All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Beers on Me podcast. This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
Moving right
Cinco.
along. Yeah. And guess what time of year it is?
Oktoberfest.
Exactly. So I hear you have a little something special for us.
Beers are plenty, yes. So for this episode, we're sticking to the Oktoberfest theme. So we are going with Oktoberfest.
From?
Fancy name.
Yeah.
From Left Hand Brewing Company out of Longmont, Colorado.
Longmont. Ever been to Longmont?
No, but I love Colorado beer.
It's all right. Yeah. If you got an opportunity, pass. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Although any brewery in Colorado has been pretty good.
They have. Yeah. Well, they've been brewing beer as long as we have up here in the Northwest. We have a kinship as far as the microbreweries. You know, they got big at the same time we did, and the rest of the country sat on it for 20 years.
Yeah, they got a lot of craft breweries up there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it says right here, brewed on the banks of the mighty St. Vrain.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Established 1993.
Well, shoot, should we kick this open before we get to the review?
Let's crack them open, boys.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to drink something, right? It's in a can if you can't tell.
Oh, let's pour this out. Look at that color.
This Oktoberfest is historically a Märzen. This one's a Märzen. What that means is it's a lager. It's a full-bodied lager. Lagers technically being colder fermenting beers.
Yeah,
Nice, deep, rich golden color.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, that copper color is amazing.
Yep. It's kind of more orange. Very fitting for the Oktoberfest. They didn't do... That's just the natural color. They didn't add.
It's got that, like, pungent Märzen lager kind of smell to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty clean.
It is very clean.
On the back end, yeah, that's really... And it's got, like, this nice, like, toasted malt kind of
You get a lot of
up-front
malt
flavor.
notes, don't you?
Yeah, like right up the front. But that's how a lot of Oktoberfest beers are.
Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they different every year?
They are different every year. It's one of the... This is the time of the year where the breweries kind of let the brewers go nuts. So you get a lot of special editions for the holidays. Oktoberfest kind of kicks off that whole thing. So they'll, your typical breweries, your big breweries will put out an Oktoberfest, but they're different every year. Even Sam Adams is slightly different from year to year.
Right.
So drink them up. If you had one that you loved last year, well, I hope you bought a lot of it.
Probably not going to be the same.
Right.
Well, I was going to say, isn't a whole part of the reason why they do the changing of the beers because everybody just keeps going back to Oktoberfest, and you don't want anybody to get bored with the beer.
Well, yeah, and, brewing beer on that level, you get bored with it because it's just a real simple formula after you have it down, right? And so these guys are creative by nature, and so they want to create and make a beer that nobody else has had before. So this is the one time of year where they're like, just go nuts.
That's right.
Oktoberfest.
Give me that weird science in my beer.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, make me the hot chick.
You can find some cool stuff this time of year.
You are the hot chick.
That's right.
It's, 6.6% alcohol by volume? I'm looking at Beer Advocate, giving it a 3.79 out of 5.
Yeah.
So, upper middle? Upper middle?
Yeah, it's upper middle, I would say.
It also has they have 2 scoring systems on Beer Advocate. They also give it an 85, which is in the very good category of their secondary scale. But anyway, 3.79 on the 5-star scale, 85 on the 100 scale. It's a real good Oktoberfest. It's nice and clean, nice and light.
And it's not really hoppy. Like, it's only 24 IBUs, so if you're into the IBU thing, it's really low. It's very drinkable, but 6.6 will, turn up and bite you in the butt. It'll bite you in the butt quick.
It'll get you.
They say that, the lagering process is usually longer than normal beers. And so their lagering process takes 2 months.
Yeah, they start this in spring.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
2 full months to get this sucker going. So they put a lot of patience into it. So enjoy it, folks. This is a good one, especially if you're trying a lot of new beers. This is the time of year where you get the best of the one-offs. And it's one and done. Once they're gone,
and if you like some different stuff, too, especially if you like nitros and dark beers that are different, go to their website and look them up. Because Left Hand Brewing has, they've got a really good winter ale, it looks like. They've got a peanut butter chocolate milk stout. They've got these, it's like Dead Man Stout. And so it's like super strong, like 10.5. So if you're into that imperial stout kind of flavor, this brewery looks like it's got some amazing beers.
Yeah, Left Hand's got some good stuff.
Yeah, good job, Left Hand.
Good job, Left Hand.
Hats off to you.
Nice find.
Yeah.
Nice find over there.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, we might have to revisit the Left Hand.
I mean, some of ours that we've done are kind of regional. I mean,
right.
Good luck finding Lost Coast or Public Coast.
Public Coast
in Colorado.
Right.
Even Lost Coast, maybe. I mean,
that's true.
Colorado. But Left Hand's been around for a while, since '93, so you should be able to find them just about anywhere.
Oh yeah, Total Wine and More, man.
Total Wine.
That's where I get all my beer.
Yep, that's where it came from. Surprisingly, one of the
let you back in. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That's nice.
Hats off to them.
Cool.
Thank you, Total Wine and More.
It was surprisingly one of the only few Oktoberfest I could find there.
Really?
Which was really weird.
It's skinny on
I don't know
Oktoberfest,
I don't know if they just, sold it all already, but I think I found like 3 or 4 Oktoberfest beers.
Man, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's because a lot of people are like trying to capitalize on that pumpkin spice latte and pumpkin spice this and
Get
that.
out of here. Get out of my ass with that. Get out of my ass.
That is the worst thing you can do to a beer is throw a goddamn gourd into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys like it, fine.
More power to you.
Yeah. Truly makes a nice...
Everybody's doing it nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, every brewery is making them nowadays, I should say. Not everybody's drinking them.
You could probably use them to make a nice bread.
Right. Yeah. Pumpkin spice bread.
Yeah.
Maybe. That would... You know what? With the alcoholic properties, that might actually be a pretty good bread.
You shut your mouth.
You make bread with beer.
Yeah.
Shut your stupid mouth.
But
pumpkin spice bread. Get out of here.
Pumpkin spice anything.
Yeah.
Just, no.
Dude, they have pumpkin spice Twinkies. They have pumpkin spice Oreos.
I don't think I'd go that far.
I saw some pumpkin spice condoms over at the castle the other day.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
For other fall time fun.
Well, you're staying indoors more. So
especially during COVID these times.
True. Yeah.
You're like, hey, lady, I'm festive.
You got to get creative with the...
You got to spice it up a little bit.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
Like a little foam
with
your pumpkin spice? Yeah, there you go.
You got to give the relationship a little bit of new taste.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. What the review on that would be. I can't get her to stop. Between that and Viagra. Help.
And we digress.
Yeah. So, one thing I heard the other day kind of irked me a little bit. The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Not on TV for the first time in 50 years.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah.
I used to watch it every Halloween time.
Yeah, it's going to be on Apple's new pay service.
Oh, right. I did read that.
It's going to be free, but you still have to have a subscription to the Apple service.
You can watch it as long as you pay for it.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do the same thing with all the Peanuts shows then, like Christmas and all that?
I think so.
I mean, I wouldn't surprise me.
I think Apple bought the catalog.
That is stupid, man. I loved watching the Red Baron and all the with Snoopy and all those other ones, man. That's so dumb.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, with the shitty little tree.
It's nostalgic, man. What the hell?
I mean, I guess the only plus is that once you get close to Christmas, TV's not all just chock full of those old claymation Christmas movies like Rudolph and
but some
Frosty.
of those
State
are
of Burl Lives is like ka-ching, ka-ching.
Well, no, we're probably going to
Christmas,
see more of those because you're not going to have
yeah, maybe
that, and the new stuff's not exactly that good. At least I can go nostalgic with some of the older stuff,
Right. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what in the hell is going on?
Yeah, it does seem to be somewhat of a crime not having Charlie Brown on.
Right. It's like end of an era almost.
It's almost depressing. I think we need something to cheer us up.
Damn you, COVID.
Oh, let's drink some beer then.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah. So that sucks. But let me see what I can do about cheering your ass up a little bit.
Yeah, we got
something for that. Microphone.
You're supposed to do that pre-show, sir.
Well, I was playing around with the tip a little and it got weird.
You never play with just the tip.
Right. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but if you search around Amazon just mindlessly shopping, do yourself a favor and start reading some of the reviews on some of these things. And it can be everyday items and stuff, but I ran across a couple. And I told you guys about it before the show, so we each got a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
But the reviews, some of these people have way too much time on their hands. I think you can blame COVID for that. But we're stealing a little bit of their comedy gold for our entertainment tonight. Because some of these reviews are just ridiculous.
So. Well, I think some do it as like for fun, because some people just create accounts and then just go do like these troll things.
I am.
But
I'm going to start doing
I don't
this.
care. That junk is funny, man.
Yeah. I'm going to start doing this for sure. Like, here, the first one, let me kick it off here. It's a banana slicer. Now, to give you guys an idea, it's shaped like a banana. It's a little wider than a banana, but it's got these little blades every half inch or so.
Right.
All the way down, so that the idea is that you peel your banana and you lay this jig over the top of it, and it slices the banana in equal
just like the avocado slicer.
Yeah, something like that. So here's the review.
One shot, one kill kind of thing.
That's right. Do it right.
So here's
fucking
one
banana.
Here's one reviewer. Gone are the days of biting off slice-sized chunks of banana and spitting them into a serving tray. Next on my wish list is a kitchen tool for dividing frozen water into cube-sized chunks.
Okay.
So,
I never imagined like biting the banana in pieces and then spitting it into a bowl.
Well, what else are you going to do? Before the banana slicer, that's what you were left with, right? How are you going to get them that size?
Dude, do like the monkeys and break it with your fingers.
So, the other review, because apparently this is a popular item at Amazon. As shown in the picture, the slicer is curved from left to the right, but all my bananas are bent the other way. 1 star.
Jesus.
It's like, all right.
Somebody didn't pass geometry.
So I got another one here. It's for a mouse. It's the Nexus Silent Wired Mouse, the SM8500 for personal computers. It's a silent clicking mouse. Thing.
Okay.
So the review is, my girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant mouse clicking. Not anymore! It's in
Plays
caps.
wow.
It's in caps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consider this relationship saved. The mouse is so silent, she sometimes will forget that I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy.
Definitely plays World of Warcraft.
Shit.
So,
if you're letting that happen, man, that's geeky.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, really.
At its finest.
Did you find one?
I do.
Over there?
Yes. I have a couple, actually. So
nice.
Let me start off with the lowest level one that I think we can all relate to. So this is a review for a box of 36-pack Kleenex.
36-pack Kleenex?
Yes. So it says, I want to start this off by thanking Kleenex for selling these in 36 packs. I've put it on subscription, and if they want to start selling a 72-pack, sign me up. I have 3 reasons for needing this much Kleenex, and their names are Liam, Samuel, and Hank. This is how it goes in this house. First, the Kleenex disappears, then the toilet paper, then they go for fabrics, and you don't want it to get there unless you're ready to invest in a 5-gallon drum of Febreze. Okay. This used to be a good Christian home, but it's not about moral judgment anymore. I'm way beyond that. I'm in survival mode. If I don't supply absorbent paper products, I'm going to find my dish towels hidden in the basement, stiff as aluminum.
Oh, God.
The other day, I almost cut my hand on a sock. I'm sorry to speak so frankly, but with 3 teenage boys, a woman has got to be practical.
Jesus. Bro.
What a glowing review.
Cut herself on a sock. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a stiff sock right there.
Yeah, wonderful. Good job, Kleenex. We all appreciate you.
Right? Jesus.
You got another one there?
I do. All right. This
away.
One's short, though. All right. So this is for a Winger 1699 Swiss Army knife that has like 1,000,000 gadgets on it. That thing's gigantic. It's like bigger than my hand.
Yeah, it's like the 2-footer that they display all the attachments and shit. Yeah,
exactly.
It looks like someone just dropped a toolbox.
Right, essentially, just in a Swiss Army knife.
Out. Yeah,
exactly. And so this was from this chick named Christy, and she gave this 3 stars and said, "Changed my life." Said, "Received this knife as a gift for my 18th birthday. Wished I'd have known what it was because as soon as I touched it, I grew a mustache and became a Navy SEAL. Mom fainted and my dad laughed and handed me a beer. I was born a girl. Minus 2 stars because my breasts were really nice.
Oh, God. Jesus. That was a short one.
Yeah, but so good.
So good.
Poor Christy.
I'm sorry, Christy.
Oh, Christy.
You're a better man for it, though.
That's right.
Well, I got one for you here, boys. This is a pair of Nike Air Foam Posit 1s, and they look like the Galaxy.
They have the Galaxy printed on them, right?
The Galaxy printed on them, yes.
Right. They're hideous.
They are pretty hideous.
What color are they? The blue?
Blue.
Yeah, they got a lot of blue.
All right.
Blues, purples, whites.
So 1 bonus.
Yeah. So, looks like this is by Hero Legend 555.
Ooh.
If he's a hero and a legend, I'm listening.
That's a legit review.
Right? Sure, these shoes are pricey, but you get what you pay for. I work 60 hours a week all year long, and I finally was able to purchase these shoes. I put them on, and you could immediately tell these weren't your average $60 sneakers. They may have the same amount of foam, comfort, shape, and performance, but they are way more stylish, like $3,000 stylish. Sometimes my daughter complains, though. She'll say things like, "Are we going to eat tonight?" And I'm tired of sleeping in the street. But then I just show her my awesome Nikes, and she shuts her little bitch mouth. Great shoes. Do recommend.
5 stars. Shut your bitch mouth. Look at my shoes.
Shut your little bitch mouth.
Such great shoes.
Get back in the glove compartment.
I never was a Nike collector, but I guess I can understand.
Check out the picture of this thing.
Dude, that's nuts.
There's no way I'm paying $3,000 for a pair of shoes.
And what's up with all the
Even if they
silver
were
bling bling, man? These are like
as I understand, people are on the waiting list for them.
What man buys bedazzled shoes?
I don't know.
That's just not right.
I don't know.
Elton John.
Okay,
Ooh,
maybe
call.
these are Nikes for Elton John.
There you go.
And then someone else decided they wanted to try to afford them.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. If Nike makes it, there's going to be some asshole out there that's just like waiting in line. It's
There's
like
plenty.
regardless of how shitty the iPhone is, you know there's going to be a line of people.
Oh, always is.
It doesn't do anything new, but we
It
put
doesn't matter, dude.
another number behind it.
Old
I gotta get
Nikes,
that.
like people are paying thousands of dollars for old, like original, like limited edition Nikes.
Right.
Air Jordans, at least.
Yeah, some are great, but
Yeah.
come on.
All right.
Galaxy?
$3,000.
$3,000.
Jesus.
No.
For an ugly ass shoe.
Shut your bitch mouth.
Okay, so this one is for a baby book. It's a Karen Katz Lift the Flap book. Where is baby's belly button?
Oh.
And Pac-Man gives it 1 star.
So not a pop-up. A lift the flap.
Lift the flap.
Lift the flap.
And right by his 1-star rating, it says, "Do not buy this book. You can see the ending right on the cover." So for the listeners at home, the cover is a little cartoon baby lifting their shirt up enough, exposing the belly button. So clearly, spoilers.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
There it is.
So the review says, "This book is completely misleading. The entire plot revolves around finding baby's belly button. The title makes this much clearer from the beginning. However, there is no mystery. There is no twist. Baby's belly button is right where it's supposed to be, on baby's stomach. Right where it clearly shows you it is on the cover of the book." Again, spoilers. And it continues. "This plot is a complete mess as a result of its reliance on the mystery of where the belly button is. Everything falls apart the second you realize that the belly button was in plain sight all along. There is no conflict, there is no character development, and there is scarcely any plot. Whoever wrote this book must have a serious error in judgment, because you would have to be an infant to not immediately understand where baby's belly button is. This is one of the worst pieces of literature I have ever read." Pac-Man was not happy with this
Pac-Man was
purchase.
not happy.
Well, and isn't that like one of the first things you learn what it is and where it's at? Like your nose, your ears, and your belly button. Like,
Right.
duh.
Yeah.
God.
Some argue to say you find the pee-pee before you find the belly button.
But you don't know what it is
I
and
did.
where it, like what it is. Usually you don't get taught that till much older.
Matt still hasn't seen his belly button since he was born covered in hair.
He might not have seen his pee-pee.
Oh, I've seen it.
What? I've seen it too, and let's just not go there.
I just
It's
meant
like
the
in
hair.
a clear cut where they leave the one old tree sticking straight out, but the brush is still there. And you're like, What's the one tree doing out there in the field?
It's the old oak.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Covered in moss.
So awesome. This is going to be a good night.
Okay. Let me.
Must have been the bourbon ahead of the show.
Let me wrap this up. I got a couple more here.
All right, go for it.
This one I found particularly funny because I know at least one of us that owns this product. The Three Wolf Moon T-shirt by The Mountain.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know Chickadee owns at least one of these.
I have the Three Moon Kitty.
Three Moon Kitty.
Angry cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one is with the wolves, the original. The review here, there's a couple of them I snagged, but the first one, unfortunately, I already had this exact picture tattooed on my chest. But the shirt is very useful in cold weather.
Helps out.
All right.
I believe
is it made of wolf fur?
I don't know, but I mean, he walks around bare chested with.
Sure.
Another review is, I believe this wearing the shirt has made me a better man, which is remarkable because, well, I'm a chick.
Nicely said.
And the last one here, I had the Two Wolf shirt for a while and didn't think life could get any better, but I was wrong. Life got 50% better. No lie.
Yep.
You know,
is that 1/3 though? Is that like 33% better?
Well, they're not good at math, but
50. Well, I was going to say
their life got better from a wolf.
I know, from adding a wolf to the T-shirt.
50%,
yes. I got
whatever.
It. Trust me, I get the joke.
I feel
I'm just saying math may not be their strong suit,
right?
Along with
not at all.
many things in life.
So I feel like I guess we didn't mention this in the beginning. We have a drifter wandered in here.
Yeah.
Earlier, Jared. He's not participating, but he's just enjoying the show. But you kind of have that. I just want to get a couple more miles up the road look going on. You know what I mean?
I'm just passing through.
And I feel like he would have
like the hitchhiker
that shirt on.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
He would get way more rides if he wore that shirt.
Maybe
the Three Wolf Moon.
The Three Wolf Moon.
Moon. You pass somebody in a Three Wolf Moon shirt, you're pulling over.
Yeah,
especially if you look like Jared,
and you're probably dying that night. But you still have to pull over.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
but you'd have to wear the hunting vest with it, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would totally pull the whole thing together.
That or a flannel over it.
Hey, man,
flannel would work.
Yeah,
flannel with ripped sleeves.
Yeah,
Bill Belichick style.
Ooh.
Yeah, sleeves ripped off.
Yeah,
open, of course, so you can see the Three Wolf Moon.
Exactly, you have to.
And the dirtiest goddamn pair of boots you've ever seen in your life.
But you do have a lovely beard.
Because he's been walking forever. Searching for something. He doesn't even know what it is.
Right now.
For some reason, I think it's love.
Yeah. So just in case you hear a fourth laugh in the background.
Or someone else,
a drifter.
Yeah. He has a voice. He may chime in a little later.
You can chime in if you want.
But just so you know, we have adult supervision tonight.
Right.
So
he's drinking too, so I'm not worried about it.
Right.
Okay, so that's the rest of the Amazons right now for now, but we're going to come back to it.
Heck yeah, man. There's a ton more out there.
Got to mine into this thing. But as you're going through Amazon or anywhere, because these reviews are everywhere. These people
product review,
right? Just they're sitting out there.
Look at product.
Read some of these things because they just kind of float in there. Usually they're the 1 stars. I always go to the 1 stars first,
right?
You know, because sometimes even if they're legit, they're freaking hilarious.
Yeah. So, and if anybody out there finds a funny review for any kind of product, doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Just send it to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll read it on the next episode.
Yeah. We do have an email too, by the way, and we haven't really put that out to anybody. No. So it's beersonmepodcast@gmail.com. So if you don't want to stick it up on social media, just email it in. We'll read it off.
If you find something funny, anything you find funny, email it to us. And we'll get them all together. We'll read them on the next podcast.
Yeah,
we'll
or just share it with everybody real quick, so everybody can have fun on social media.
We'll post it on the grams or the twits.
Yeah, just please don't send any dick pics.
No, we got plenty.
If you do, put care of Matt.
Yeah, there you go. For Matt's eyes only.
All right, just send them in. That's fine.
Just say Merlin. I need your magic.
That's
there
fine.
You go.
Jesus. That's fine. Send them in. I'll look at them. I'll look at them.
Oh shit! Hold on. Before I almost forgot. So last episode we did the moist movie titles, right?
And we forgot one.
And I forgot one. So the funniest one out of all of them, it was my bad. I totally forgot. I was saving it for last because it was the best. I was sitting on it. I was saving it for last, and then I totally forgot about it. So I got to give a shout out to Chris, who gave us Moist in 60 Seconds.
Yes, and that
by
was
far
epic.
the best one.
Yeah.
I mean, they were all good, but to me, that one made
Moist
me
in
laugh
60 seconds.
Yes,
like a mofo when I first saw that. That was a great one. So
I'm
I
listening.
agree.
Chris,
I'm into it. Yeah.
good job, man.
Good job.
yeah, well done, Chris. You got a great name, by the way.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Passable.
That's a meh moment.
Right.
Meh.
It's like on those nondescript toys when you're a kid. It's for a girl or a boy.
All right, so what's next? Keep this rolling.
So a few days ago, on the 21st, October 21st, was Back to the Future Day.
Oh yeah.
So that's the day that Marty goes back in time, October 21st, 1955,
Yep.
if I remember right.
Right.
So I was listening to the radio on the way to work, and they were talking about how a certain actor auditioned for the role of Marty McFly and ultimately didn't get it because Michael J. Fox ended up being Marty McFly. But before that, he didn't lose out to Michael J. Fox. He lost out to Eric Stoltz.
Right.
Eric Stoltz was the original Marty McFly. They actually filmed a couple scenes, and they just said, you know what, this is not working.
You suck.
They realized he was Eric Stoltz.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Eric Stoltz.
Not your character,
Get the
bro.
fuck out of here. Go back to Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, we couldn't put this on the rec, but no ginger.
Yeah. So, and then Michael J. Fox took over. The rest is history, right? But the actor, a young actor, not quite as known at the time, one Ben Stiller.
Oh, dang.
Can you imagine Ben Stiller as Marty McFly? I think he could pull it off, but it wouldn't be the same.
I could see it.
Yeah, it would have taken a little bit of a different turn, though, I think.
It would have.
Sure, but I
Yeah.
can at least see him in that role. I
Yeah,
could see him doing it.
I could probably see that.
He could. Yeah, he definitely could have pulled it off. I mean, his career might have taken a totally different turn, maybe. But then again, Michael J. Fox,
Yeah.
all he really did was Back to the Future until he started in a Spin City. I think there was a TV series.
He did some other
did a
stuff
bunch
in
of
there.
other-
He
yeah.
did Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf's a classic.
Teen Wolf.
He did all.
You know,
the
Teen Wolf was
movies
good.
are awesome.
He only did the first one. Second was
Yeah.
Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman was the second
Right.
one.
Yeah.
And then
So he did-
didn't he do a show like
Yeah, he did Spin City.
Yeah, Spin City, but I thought there was something else.
And he did
He had cameos.
Bright Lights, Big City
Bright Lights, Big City. That was a good
right.
with Joan Jett. No, that was that was that one. Joan Jett was in that one.
one. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Scratch what I said. He had some pretty good
I was
movies. He
gonna
had
say.
Doc, Doc Hollywood?
Doc Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood.
Yep.
Solid movie.
Yeah, The Secret of My Success.
Secret of My Success,
they
where
were-
he kept changing clothes in the elevator.
Right.
Right. There was other stuff, but that was definitely like his breaking moment.
Yeah, but he's known for, Back to the Future and all that
right,
stuff.
right.
Sure.
So, anyway, getting on a tangent here.
That and Parkinson's.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's shaky, but,
Hey, you can still play a role.
We're going to get sued.
Trying not to.
Man. Dude, if we make it past my wheelchair story from last episode, I think we're probably all
That's
right.
true. We haven't
sued
heard
by the
anything
stuff
yet.
we
Yeah.
actually do
Right.
in public. We're not going to
Right.
get sued for just telling the story.
So,
Yeah.
your story.
So that got me thinking of actors that either lost out onto a role, or lost out to somebody else for a role, like a big movie
Yeah, or put in for it. And
kind of
then
thing,
get it.
right? So I started going down a little bit of a rabbit hole, and I found some interesting ones. Some
Me
people
too.
may know this, some people may not, but I'll just go through a few of them here. You got a few?
Yeah, I got some too.
You got some, Matt?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll just go through some of these here real quick. Dwayne Johnson, otherwise known as The Rock,
Oh, yeah.
auditioned to be Jack Reacher.
He would have been a great Jack Reacher.
He would have been a great Jack
Okay,
Reacher,
I don't know
right?
if I can imagine Jack Reacher going, if you smell, like, it doesn't
but-
fit with me.
Jack Reacher was a big dude, though, wasn't he?
It's easier to imagine because he's the same size. That's the
Right.
whole point of Jack Reacher. The books
Well, I
center
know.
around how huge this man is.
Right.
How he has to duck to get through doorways and walk
Now,
sideways.
see, if I read
'cause
the
he's
books,
so
then that
broad.
would make sense for me.
It is the quintessential talking point of who Jack Reacher is. This massive individual.
Okay.
And then when they came out with the movie, all of us that read the books were like, yeah. And then it was like Tom Cruise. And we're like, what? This is the exact opposite of
Oh,
what
yeah.
Right.
literally everybody who read the books pictured.
Well, I didn't read the books, so there you go. That's
If you didn't read the books, then you love the movies and they're great.
right.
But
exactly.
It makes sense, but then again, if Tom Cruise wants to be in your movie, I mean, you put Tom Cruise in your movie.
And that's where Child, who he's the author of the books, that's
got a whole church behind it.
He's like, Tom Cruise came to us and said he wanted to do it. You don't say no to Tom Cruise.
You don't say no.
No,
to Tom
you don't.
Cruise.
You don't say no to that.
Everybody's gonna watch this thing, so he's like, just roll with it, guys.
They made him look bigger.
Another interesting one that I found, and I don't think it would have worked the same. So we're talking about Titanic, the role of Jack, who was played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
One Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, believe it or not.
All right.
That would have been awesome.
All right. Are you flying?
Yeah,
no.
You can't picture it really.
No.
That's one you can't really picture.
No,
that was on my list too, and I was really surprised.
Accent and his look, it's too American.
Right. So this one I found kind of interesting because I think it would have worked. The role of Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay.
Was originally supposed to go to Magnum P.I. himself.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
But
that would have been solid.
He was committed to Magnum P.I., so he couldn't do it.
Well, no. And you wouldn't leave Magnum P.I. to do that, man. Like, Magnum P.I. was its own beast.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on top of the world at that point.
Yeah, for sure. But I can imagine Tom Selleck being Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Would he have done as well? Yeah. Who knows? I could picture
Hard
it.
to tell.
But
Yeah.
I could picture it.
At least you could see it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's got that mustache, for Christ's sakes. He could do anything he wants. When you have a mustache like that, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't touch
Selleck.
that stash, man.
I mean, it's like a separate character. You get 2 in 1.
Right.
And you get Tom
true.
Selleck, right?
Well, and it was weird because, like, all the chicks really dug him, but he was so cool that dudes liked it, like, in the cars and stuff. So, like, if it was Tom Selleck, everybody was in.
Tom Selleck was the man.
Yeah.
That he was.
3 Men and a Baby.
Lassiter.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
I don't know what that is.
He played a spy.
Okay.
It was like a James Bond ripoff kind of thing.
That's cool. All right, moving on. Here's one that
What the fuck?
Here's one I could not have imagined on this one.
Tom Selleck fan. What? What movie's he in? All right.
Ferris Bueller, played by Matthew Broderick. Johnny Depp.
Ooh.
Oh, no,
was
man.
supposed to be Ferris Bueller,
Right.
but he was he had a scheduling conflict with a movie called Private Resort.
Oh.
And I think he might have been doing Crybaby around that time, too.
I was going to say,
Crybaby time.
I was going to say that's a bad choice for Johnny Depp if he left it for that, because I've never even watched the Resort movie.
No.
But if it was Crybaby time, then all right, I get that.
Crybaby's kind of a cult classic, but...
Yeah.
But I couldn't see him as Ferris Bueller.
I've seen
No.
Crybaby, and I've seen the Resort movie.
I mean, I love Johnny Depp. Don't get
Bad
me wrong, but...
But I don't know if he could have played it as goofy as Broderick did. I mean,
Right.
he had that... Broderick pulled it off because he had that mischievous but yet innocent tone and look to him the whole time.
And he made it seem like normal. Like it was normal life, like it was a normal thing. Johnny Depp, when he plays those weird roles, it almost goes a little awkward. It doesn't feel normal.
Yeah.
He really gets into it.
Right. Not that it's bad. I mean, just different.
Right?
Yeah, it's... I
When he
couldn't
Johnny
have pictured
Depp.
that one.
No.
Right.
I've got one that I can't picture either.
So the next one that I found here, which is interesting, I definitely don't think this would have worked, but Tom Cruise was supposed to play the role of Ren McCormick, who we all know is Kevin Bacon's character in Footloose.
Yeah, there's no way, man.
I couldn't picture that at all.
He walks into Beaumont, Texas. Help me, help you.
Right?
Help me, help you.
You can't be half the size of the chick and still be able to play that role. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, right.
We're going to dance. Who's coming with me?
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
but
man, we might have to do that reading, man.
he had a conflict.
Jeez.
I know you all
Jerry
think I'm
Maguire.
gonna freak out.
Well,
he was made for that movie. Yeah.
Well, just any reading, man. Matt, his verbal acting skills are phenomenal.
Right. We'll talk about this a little bit later.
been
Though.
practicing.
Keep this in your minds. We'll talk about
I
that
got
later. But he was still filming All the Right Moves, so he wasn't able to.
Oh, that was a good movie, though.
Yeah, that was smart on his part.
Yeah. So speaking of Jerry Maguire, one Winona Ryder was auditioning to be
I would
Renee Zellweger.
I actually would have preferred her in that role.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not a big Renee Zellweger fan. I never got the...
But you don't have to be
Just because
for
she
the
looks like she's
type
always
of
got to
role.
pee.
Yeah.
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 Because I don't think Winona Ryder could have played that like homely chick first I don't think she could have pulled that role well
I don't
enough.
know. Have you seen Stranger Things?
She does. Yeah,
She's pretty homely in that.
All right.
she has that like innocent, naive look to her. Like that. I'm just trying to get by. I'm trying to do the right thing. Kind of the play
Okay,
in
she
that.
might have been-
So
she might have been
She
able to
follows
do it.
him in Jerry Maguire. She's like, "Oh, I'll go. Sure. You know, I'm going with my boss.
Maybe.
Whatever.
All right.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Potential there.
I can see her
Potential.
doing that. I would have enjoyed at least watching her do that anyway.
Right. Now, here's one that I could totally get behind because you all know how I feel about Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
Kurt Russell's my boy, right?
Damn it. You're going to take it.
You're my boy, Blue.
You want? I'll
You're
save
taking
it.
my
I can
whole
save it
list.
for you. Well, I mean, I'll save it for you.
All right.
All right. To be continued. To be continued. Okay, so let's go to. Here's an interesting one. The role of Mia Wallace, Marcellus Wallace's wife from Pulp Fiction,
Right.
Yeah.
who we all know went to Uma Thurman.
Would you give me a foot rub?
Could have been Halle Berry.
Oh.
Ooh.
I probably could have seen that.
I could
yeah.
probably see Halle. I don't know if she could be weird enough for that
I don't
role.
know. I don't know. That
I mean,
was
she would have
really
killed
weird.
it probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would have killed it.
It probably would have been a different character.
Right.
Well, it still probably would have been a little.
It would have been good though.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see how they would have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it could have
Especially
worked.
Would have been a better chest stabby
Right.
scene. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I only got two more here, and then I'll let Chris take it. So we got one of my favorite movies growing up, Stand By Me. Great movie, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So Chris Chambers, who was played by River Phoenix,
Yep.
kind of the leader of the crew, if you will. A little,
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
could have been Sean Astin,
Ooh, I can
Oh.
see that.
Mikey from the Goonies.
Yeah.
I can see him
I
doing
could
that.
see that.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think Sean Astin probably would have been better as Will Wheaton's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree
Because I
with
don't
that.
picture Sean Astin as being
There's
like
no
kind of
argument.
bossy, you know. And
Well, he's the leader of the
Like-
Goonies.
true,
Made him put all the coins back.
true.
If you think of him from that role, though, he wasn't really that bossy.
He
kind
did
of
make
like,
him. He made him put him back. But this one right here, this is my wish.
Right.
That was like mind
taking it
manipulation. That
I'm
wasn't
taking them all
bullying.
back. Okay, and last one I got. This one was pretty interesting, and it could have changed a lot of things. So, as we all know, the lovely, lovely Jennifer Aniston played Rachel Green on Friends.
Yeah.
Could have been Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Ooh.
Kelly Kapowski could have been Rachel Green.
I can see that. I can see that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
can see
No,
that.
man.
I don't know. After like already seeing her in a role in a show, kind of weirdly similar to that, I don't know if I could see that.
Yeah, I don't know. But the problem was that she was only 20 years old, so she wasn't
Right.
really old enough.
Yeah, that's
Right.
So
true.
that's
Yeah.
pretty much why it went to Jen Aniston. But
Yeah.
Interesting though.
I can see her pulling it off though.
yeah. Yeah,
On the
she
same
probably
vein
could.
of Friends, if I may interject,
Please do.
the role of Chandler was actually written for one John Cryer.
Really?
It was written for him,
Oh Jesus!
and the story goes that they offered it to his agent, and his agent was like, "No, this is bullshit." He didn't even show it to him.
Really?
Didn't even show it to John Cryer.
Good God!
And then of course it went to Matthew Perry, and so John Cryer, sometime after the show took off and everything, his agent came clean and told him about it, and I don't know whether he kept his agent after that or not, because his agent got him 2.5 Men, so he did all right for himself,
Right.
But
Right.
he shit himself, to say the least, because he could have been Chandler Bing on arguably biggest.
He's
show
awkward,
of
but
the 90s.
that's two different types of awkward.
I don't know
man.
if
Like,
anybody
two
could have
different
done Chandler like
Yeah.
Matthew
Well,
Perry.
as we
though.
know him,
I don't
Right.
think so.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, he didn't have the backstage alcoholism going like Matthew Perry
Right.
did. And that
But then
probably
again, if
contributed.
someone else was doing that role,
Right.
then we wouldn't be saying.
we wouldn't know.
That's
you know,
true.
John Cryer's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's entertaining. He's funny. He's goofy.
We would be discussing it the other way around.
Exactly.
Probably. Yeah.
Or maybe not even know who Matthew Perry is.
That's true.
I'm going to
Very
crack
true.
open another one of these real quick.
All right.
Okay. There.
They're just, yeah.
You do you,
So-
boo boo.
All right, what do you guys got?
So yeah, John Cryer was supposed to be Chandler Bing. Chandler Bing. I got a couple here.
Sorry. Is Janice here?
Janice.
Oh Lord.
I got one here. Remember the show or the movie Clueless?
Oh, yeah. Alicia Silverstone?
Silverstone.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, you know who was supposed to be?
One of the biggest
Yes, I
movies
do
of the
because
90s.
that's on my
Cher-
list.
Oh, well,
go
I'm
ahead.
supposed to leave this for you. Oh, we're all
You run.
We're all bogarting your list. Sorry,
just run.
You just sit over there and shut your mouth and let the big boys do the work here.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll get over to Chris and he'll be like,
I could just like talk over you and just keep going.
Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Reese Witherspoon all had dibs on that role before Alicia Silverstone.
Yep, they all put in for it.
Reese Witherspoon, I could see. The other two, nah.
Not so
man.
much.
Nah.
But they were much bigger they were much heavier hitters at the time than Alicia Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone just nailed it, though.
Knowing the roles that Angelina Jolie, that was the one that I really found shocking.
Yeah.
She couldn't play that role, man. She's too like serious and
her looks are too, I don't know what you would call it.
Sophisticated.
There you go.
There you go.
She has very chiseled looks.
Right.
And to play that part, you needed like that a softer look, like
someone who looked like they were in high school.
Right.
Exactly.
But not like Never Been Kissed, where, come on, Drew, you look like you're 35.
Right.
True.
So
right.
Anyway.
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash. A fave. I also have Britney Spears was up for Rachel McAdams in role in The Notebook.
Yep.
Did I steal another years there?
Yeah. I've never seen that movie, but
I hear her.
Oh my god!
I hear her reading was actually quite good.
Really?
Yeah. I hear she was quite good.
Well, obviously it wasn't good enough to get the role, and I don't know if good old crazy Britney could have played that.
Well, she wasn't crazy then.
Passionate kind of role, you know what I mean?
We'll never know.
That's true.
But
I don't know if I could see it though.
The reading, I guess, was quite good, but lost out to Rachel McAdams. Did you see that Jennifer Lawrence was up for Kristen Stewart's part in Twilight?
Oh, really?
Twilight?
Yeah,
It's supposed to be Jennifer Lawrence.
I did see that. That's funny.
She would have brought a little more spunk to the role, I'm sure.
Right.
Well, or something.
But I don't.
She would have brought something to the role. You're
But
right.
I don't think they wanted much out of that role. Though.
They
I think
obviously
there was
did
a
not,
reason
because
there
that's
was
what
a
they got.
reason. Exactly.
The Kristen Stewart. Here is my take on the Kristen Stewart School of Acting. Stare at a fucking wall.
Right.
Hey,
and
everybody's got a character.
Smile. Yell at it to be happy. Yell at it to be angry. And that wall will give you the acting range of Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
She's horrible. Anyway.
Range number 2.
Do me a favor, Matt. Don't hold back on this show, please. We need you to...
People pull me over and they're like, Matt, I have a hard time understanding what you're thinking and where you are on things. And so I'm working on it. It's not a 12-step program.
You got some work to do, my friend.
It's supposed to be like a 5-step program. I get to 1 step and say, fuck you. And so it's a 1.5 step.
I mean, it's not going to help you then when you do that.
It's more like a 30-step program for me.
You know, it really is. It really is. Hi.
Okay. What else you got over there?
Shut your fucking mouths.
Hold on. God. Can I just give...
I should write my time off with you guys on my taxes as charity work.
Why not?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Why not?
Can we do that?
I just want to give a little plug real quick if I could, because we were checking this out last night. If you haven't seen Uncle Roger, you need to go onto YouTube and just search Uncle Roger and watch
all of them.
All of his videos.
Yep. All of them.
It's a comedian. He's an Asian comedian. He lives in the UK. His name is Nigel Ng, and Uncle Roger is a character that he plays. And he is hilarious.
Yes.
Check him out. He's fun. Okay. Back to our regular scheduled program.
Snapping.
I should be, huh?
Yeah.
In a Z formation?
Right.
Spoken word.
So to preserve the list for Chris, let me throw a couple in here of actors who actually turned down roles. Now, that was actors that didn't get the part. They read for it and didn't get it.
Right.
So let me throw a couple out here that just blew me away. They offered it to these guys, and they're like, no.
They turned it down.
Okay. So
why are they reading for it in the first place?
I was going to say
they didn't. What happened was the director or the producer
they approached them. They wanted them.
They're like, this is the role we want you to play.
Gotcha.
And they were like, fuck you. And then they went to somebody else.
Gotcha.
Al Pacino. They brought the character of one Mr. Han Solo to Al Pacino.
No way.
And he turned it down.
That would not have worked.
No. Why would they even want it?
I don't know. I know. He also turned down the role of Edward in Pretty Woman.
Oh. Is that the Richard Gere?
Yeah.
He might have been able to pull that.
Yeah, I could see that more than Han Solo. But
I mean, he had his scent of a woman. Maybe he had enough with his chick flicks.
Well, because he could pull
as Han Solo.
You know the whole mobster thing. You could pull that like
that whole dialogue.
Jesus. Oh God.
Soundboard over here.
Right. I wish I had some way to capture that.
What's that dude's name from Police Academy? Makes all the sounds.
Michael Winslow. Spokane's own.
Spokane's own. Michael Winslow.
I just saw him the other day.
Yeah, I couldn't see him as Han Solo, but he could play that rich kind of guy look, man. You know, like he could do that.
Right, he could have pulled that off.
He could have pulled it off. He could have pulled that.
Yeah.
Could you have seen Tom Hanks as Andy Dufresne's on The Shawshank Redemption?
Is that the Tim Robbins?
Tim Robbins.
Okay.
Tim Robbins got that one.
Oh, but Tom Hanks can do anything.
Tom
man.
Hanks turned it down because he's filming Forrest Gump. So he's like, nah.
I think he probably made the right decision on that one, right?
Tom Hanks turned down a bunch of roles, though. He turned down Jerry Maguire.
Nah.
He did. And he turned down Field of Dreams. I don't know if I see him in that.
I don't think I see him in either one of those.
Let me cruise through here. Batman, the original Batman, Michael Keaton Batman.
Okay.
Arguably the best Batman ever,
right?
In my opinion. He was not their first decision by far. They offered it to Mel Gibson first, and he turned it down.
Oh.
I could see him doing that, right?
Yeah, I could.
Here you go. He turned. They offered it to Bill Murray.
What? Wow.
Jesus.
Before Michael Keaton.
Well, you like my Owen Wilson right there? That
That's
wasn't
crazy,
even
man.
Wow. That wasn't even on purpose. Wow.
And then they went to Michael Keaton.
Wow. Yeah. No, I think Michael Keaton was the best.
Yeah. I can't see Bill Murray as a Batman.
He's fucking Beetlejuice, for Christ's sakes, dude. Michael Keaton's the shit.
Michael Keaton was the best Batman because he looked
by far
unassuming.
Right. Oh, no,
so he could have pulled off the alter ego.
He got the Bruce Wayne down.
There's no debate here. Right. I was saying I couldn't see the other way. Like
no,
I couldn't see it at all.
No. Carl Spackler as Batman? Nah.
Right.
No, there's no way. Let me skip down here real quick, and then we'll get to Chris. The one I want to see, he turned it down, but I so want to see this.
This one you want?
This one I want.
Okay.
It actually they offered it to him. He turned it down. Everybody in the world wants to see this happen. The role of Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean was originally supposed to be Christopher Walken.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
What? No, I can't see that.
And he turned it down.
Wow.
I want to see this.
I don't even know how that would work.
I don't care. I want to see that happen so much.
Dude, I'm kind of flabbergasted right now. I can't even. I don't
know.
I don't know if I love it or if I'm like, this is the worst idea I've ever heard.
No, that would have been
spectacular.
I think
it's the worst idea I've ever heard, but I would watch it just to see how it played out.
With as goofy as Johnny Depp played it, Christopher Walken would have been just as goofy.
I bet if Christopher Walken was
completely different way.
If he was probably,
but he's like soft-spoken, kind of
younger.
Weird. You see what I'm saying? Like Jack Sparrow had a level of energy to him that was beyond any, and I don't know any that can play it like Johnny Depp does.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That I don't know.
So yeah, it's not in my.
I mean, I would definitely watch it. If he was like 20, 30 years younger,
yeah,
maybe
definitely.
Yeah,
well, he's a mean dancer. You saw that.
Was that Fat Boy Slim?
Fat Boy Slim,
right?
Where he's dancing through the whole.
Right.
That's one old guy dating another old guy. That doesn't count.
Plus, he hid the pocket watch in his ass to get it to Bruce Willis.
I hit it in my ass.
Nice. I didn't know you did walking.
Who doesn't?
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
We're learning new things tonight.
Oh, God. I'm going to do that all night now. I'm sorry. I apologize now.
It's all right. Self-discovery.
Oh, wow.
All right. I'm going to kick it over to Chris because I'm bogarting the time.
Oh, it's all good.
It's all good.
I only have a few left now, but I think my few are jewels now that you've given me one diamond, and then I've got a couple more that Jared kicked in.
Right.
And helped me out with.
Drifter is his name.
Right.
The Drifter with no name.
So,
the Drifter with no name.
One that I thought was interesting was one 11-year-old.
We're going to get you trending.
It's trending Drifter.
Trending on Twitter.
Hashtag Drift Now.
Hashtag Drifter with no name. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No. You're good. I was on it. So one 11-year-old Scarlett Johansson put in to play the role of the little girl in Jumanji.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know,
who'd that go to? That went to who? Dakota Fanning? I think it was Dakota Fanning.
No, it wasn't Dakota Fanning.
Oh, no.
I did not write down who it was. Sorry.
Wasn't it the Sasha Grey girl? Don Johnson's kid? Or is that Dakota?
Sasha Grey is a porn star.
50 Shades of Grey.
Right.
What's her name?
Sasha Grey is a porn star.
What's the girl's name? And I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
Okay. Anyway,
moving on.
Just take that and imagine if that occurred, and I could maybe see that happening.
All right. Next time, make sure you give us who she lost it out to, so I don't start talking about.
Okay. Well, the next one's easy.
Porn stars that I don't know.
Right. Okay. So the next one's easy. Obviously, we'll go with the whole Kurt Russell and what role was he supposed to play in what movie?
Give it to me.
So Star Wars, Han Solo. Yeah,
dude, I would
put in for Han Solo.
I would have taken it.
He would have been a great Han Solo.
I would have taken it for sure. He would have been a great.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. Yeah, I think he could have done it really well.
Yeah,
interchangeable in that role.
Right,
I think so.
And you could put Harrison Ford in Big Trouble in Little China almost.
Okay, first of all, you shut your damn mouth. How dare you? How dare you, sir?
That would have been fun.
There is no one to play the legendary Jack Burton but Kurt Russell. You son of a bitch.
I'm just saying, they're good actors.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Interchangeables. We love it.
He's Captain Ron.
Chris, you edit that part out. We don't need the world to hear that.
Everybody needs to hear your rant.
Captain Ron.
Because there's going to be a bunch of fanboy going, yeah, that needs to happen.
No. Any neckbeard that fights for Harrison Ford to be Jack Burton can suck my big fat toe.
Okay.
You're snapping again.
Am I
That's
snapping?
not me. I know.
In a Z formation.
She's going all queen on us tonight. All right, so let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before Shane goes on a rant.
Hey, tell Matt not to be a disrespectful dick.
Like your Pontiac that we had to put into 2 episodes because it went so long.
Don't even get me started.
I know. All right. So
Well, we might bring that up at some other time.
I know.
you, Pontiac.
What the heck? Poor kid. All right. So Molly Ringwald put in to play Vivian in Pretty Woman.
I was really thought you were going to say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was like, you are full of shit.
Wrong Vivian.
And Vivian.
Wrong Viv.
That would have been awesome.
That would be pretty awesome, actually.
That would have been awkward.
Okay,
All right.
sorry. Vivian of what? Vivian from what?
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Instead of Julia Roberts?
Yep, instead of Julia Roberts.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd
No.
go for that one.
But the best is yet to come, though.
No.
So
Maybe Sasha Grey.
I don't know if you've watched this movie. I think Matt has for sure.
Okay.
Can you imagine Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt as Jack Twist and Ennis Del Mar in Brokeback Mountain?
Leo and Brad?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can totally see that.
What?
I can see that happening.
They put in for Brokeback Mountain.
I might watch that movie if it had Leo and Brad in it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I don't know what Jake Gyllenhaal and was it Heath Ledger?
I guess there's a scene where it gets a little funky, but I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd check that out if it was
Some
Brad
some
and Leo.
Brad. Yeah.
Brio. Can we call him Brio?
Brio?
Ooh.
Can we ship them?
Ooh, Brio.
Brio?
Like the knockoff Legos. Got it.
The blondes.
Yeah. Or
2 non-blondes.
you can't do it the other way. It
2
doesn't
full
make sense.
blondes.
So it's got to be,
2 full blondes. Brio.
See that
Brio.
There you go.
Snap.
And that's how I will end that.
I think we just made a new ship. You know what a ship is?
Ship. No.
Ship? When you relationship somebody, so you take both of them, like Brangelina
you
kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's you ship them.
You ship
So
them.
we just shipped Leo and Brad.
We gave him a bro ship.
I did give them a bro ship.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Brio.
Brio. Let's do it. Let's get it
Or
trending.
whatever. Yeah. Maybe they'll remake that one.
At BM.
Right.
It'll ruin Montana tourism for the next 20 years.
All right. Let's get into the bulk of this pop culture episode.
You want to start it? Or you want me to start?
No, it's your baby.
Yeah,
my
this is
baby.
your baby. You go
Okay.
right ahead.
So, we're doing what everybody loves right now, listening to one-hit wonders.
Yeah, man. I
Who doesn't love 'em?
downloaded a Spotify and
doesn't
listened
love
to it all day.
Man, I don't... The one-hit wonder... The thing about the one-hit wonders is it's a song that's going to get stuck in your head.
For
Right.
sure.
Like, I think that's why it's a one-hit wonder, because it's so catchy, it gets stuck in your head, and you can't get it out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's just a phenomenal song. And you're
Right. Or
like,
it's just
oh,
a
these
phenomenal
guys are
song.
going to these guys are going to do something. This is the next
Yeah. Then they don't do
greatest
shit.
thing.
Yeah. Then they
Then
poop
they
the
don't do
bed.
shit
What the
after.
hell?
Like 20 years later, it's like, what
Ain't
the
you
fuck
potties
happened to
rain?
those guys?
Oh.
Do something else.
What? Okay.
I said they pooped the bed.
Okay.
So I do have a I have a top 10 list of
Nice.
the greatest one-hit wonders according to Rolling Stone magazine.
So are we gonna like?
Not to be confused with Stone's Rolling magazine,
Oh.
who gave us one of our first reviews. If you haven't seen it, check out the
Stones rolling.
Facebook or Instagram
That's
or
right.
Twitter posts.
They
See
said
some
we're
reviews
awesome.
on there.
The tweets.
Are we gonna like try to
They're pretty
guess
good.
those that are on this list?
We will, but we're not going to do that just yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to save that. So I just got a few here that I kind of looked up. Some of them
Or that you knew.
aren't really surprising, but when you hear someone, you're like, "Oh, for sure they had some more hits, but they really didn't." So let's see if let's play a little trivia here, if you will. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
So this one
Matt's
became
gonna beat me.
from 1979.
Ah.
Okay, 1979.
79. I was
This
1 year
song-
old. How am I supposed to know this shit?
I was 2 years old, and I know this shit. So listen.
Matt's gonna beat
It's
us
only 'cause I
all.
looked up. Okay, so this song became Capitol Records' fastest ever song to achieve gold status
Ooh.
since I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles.
I know it.
Really? Oh,
And
yes.
they
I know this one too.
never,
Has one of the greatest guitar solos of all time.
they never had another song break the top 10.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
Hold on, let's get the drifter. Grab the mic there, sir. What's your answer?
I don't have it. I don't have an answer.
Oh, I thought you were all excited. Okay, Matt, what do you got? Put it back down. Start wandering if you need to.
That would be My Sharona by the Knack.
You are
Yes.
correct. Ding,
Do you have that
ding,
one?
Ding,
Drifter?
ding.
No?
Yeah, and they didn't do anything else after that. Like
Nothing.
Capitol Records, I don't think did anything past that for a long time.
6 weeks at number one.
Right.
My
Not very
Sharona,
long.
right?
Not very long
Great.
at all.
Great guitar solo in that. Phenomenal. Way overlooked.
Yes.
Oh, dude,
It's
that whole
been
song
lost.
rocks.
Yeah.
For being that old. Actually, I guess 79 is not that old, but
Well, and the weird thing is, if you listen to some or the
Yeah,
rest of the
call me
songs off
old.
that album that they put out with it on there, it's actually not bad. Like that's a pretty decent album.
Yeah.
yeah, but for whatever reason, they just couldn't get another.
And that's
Another single, yeah.
That's
that
the
hit
thing. A
top.
lot of these bands, I'm sure on your list, on my list for sure, they had a lot of albums, like tons
Yeah.
of albums, and they just couldn't. I mean, it's that hard to get on the top
Right.
10, right? I mean,
Right.
and that's the qualifiers, top 10.
Well, no. It depends on what it is
Top
because
100?
like some of them do top 100, some do top 40.
Ah.
So,
okay. I was stringent on my.
and I think the
bands. They
Rolling
had to hit the
Stones
top
actually
10.
put it in the top 40, right? It had to hit the top 40 of the Billboard
we may get to that later. So hold
Okay.
on to that thought.
because I think that's what they categorized as a
as a one shot.
Right,
One,
it
one hit
had to
wonder.
go above the 40.
got
So
it.
40 or up.
Makes sense. Okay, here's another trivia question for you. This song, also from 1979, it is included in the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. And they never had another song crack the top 40.
In 79?
79.
I feel like I would have known this one.
I'll tell you right now, nobody's going to guess this.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say, I don't think
I will
know.
give you another hint that will probably sway you in the right direction.
Okay.
Okay.
It was the first hit rap song.
Oh,
Blondie?
No.
No.
Mickey.
No.
Blondie had
Rap song.
Blondie.
Rap as we know it now. I understand
I was
that
gonna
Blondie's song, what song was that? That was not Call Me. I understand that
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 was
Blondie.
technically the first.
yeah.
A lot
rap
of people
song.
consider Blondie, to be the
Well,
first.
and that
But
Mickey
this is
song
the
was
first
considered it too.
rap song by a rap group.
Oh,
And act-
okay.
Was the
The
rapper?
Drifter got it, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got to be the Rapper's
Rapper's
Delight.
Delight by Sugar Hill Gang.
By the Sugar Hill.
When you speak over there, you got to grab the microphone.
Rapper's Delight.
There you go. There.
He even talks like a drifter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like,
You got to
he's mysterious.
You got to spare 20.
He's I feel like he's going to
I
rob
just
us
need-
right now.
I'm just going to get on down the road. This next deal's going to pan out.
I've known the guy for years, but I feel like he's going to rob me before he leaves this place. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see.
I've seen a lot of things.
This is just kind of
Mm,
on. What are you, a sling blade over there? Them French
Exactly.
fried potatoes.
that's what I was giving you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the only song they had break into the top 25. I challenge anybody to tell me another song by this group.
Okay.
You know, I guess
Okay.
it's technically a
Ooh.
dude, but this group.
Gauntlet. Throw 'em down.
1981, maybe the world's most popular phone number.
Oh, Tommy
Oh.
Two-Tone?
Tommy
Yeah,
Two-Tone.
Tommy Two-Tone.
8675309
/Jenny.
/Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that surprising that that's his only hit?
No.
I don't think so.
Angel Say No was the year before that, hit number 38.
38's nothing to write home about.
It's in the top 40.
Yeah, fuck. It should be top 10, I think, if you ask me.
Yeah.
All right, we got a sliding scale. I said I was going to cut it off at 10. He's like top 40. You said I challenge you to say another song by this group.
I think technically if it's going to be a one-hit wonder, it's at least got to be top 10. You listen to me.
I am correct. You asked, I answered.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough.
Son of a bitch.
So, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to save this one because it's a good one.
Okay.
So, I also think it's on the top 10.
I
which
want it on the record. He
one.
threw down the gauntlet, and I answered.
Well, I'm just going to give you a bunch of one-hit wonders. So I wasn't going off top 10. I went off like top 40, so whatever.
Okay, here's one for you. 1982.
Yeah.
This one-hit wonder, we all know the song. One-hit wonder was number one for 1 week.
Oh,
one
Jesus.
week.
Wow.
But we all know this show.
Done.
We all know this show. We all know this song.
Yeah.
Come on, Eileen.
Oh,
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Yeah.
Yes. 1 week at number one.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that song.
Yeah, the longevity of it is phenomenal.
Well, there's
Right.
a couple
Everybody
of them
knows
like
that.
that though that were like in one-hit wonders, and there's even one on my list right now that's like it's still going on.
There's a bunch that were kind of hits, and then they came back into
Yes, like
stardom,
decades
like
later.
Decades, right.
Yeah,
Queen was famous for that.
right. But they were not a one-hit wonder by any.
They
means.
were not by any means, but they had their hits in the 70s, and then it skipped a generation for a little bit, and then Wayne's World in '92 brought them back to prominence.
Oh yeah,
and they re-released those things, and then all those number one hits from the 70s became number one hits in the 90s.
Yeah, it definitely drove.
It was weird. They were playing Queen on the radio again, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome."
Yeah, it's
Thank
just
you, Wayne's World.
It's so wild that just one little 45-second scene in a movie
Right,
can totally resurrect
right.
a song that was almost long forgotten.
Yeah,
about.
they put out 2 albums because of that
Right.
that movie, because it brought them back up to the forefront, and then they
gave him a whole movie, and that movie's doing phenomenal by the
It's a
way.
great
And then
movie.
that spawned the
Bohemian
movie,
Rhapsody,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so I only got a couple more here. So this one actually kind of surprised me a little bit because most of us know the songs from 1982. Only reached number 76 on the Billboard Hot 100. But it's a one-hit wonder that almost everybody knows.
yeah.
And I believe I'm pretty sure this is on the Breakfast Club soundtrack. I might be wrong on this. But I Melt With You by Modern English.
Modern English.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Only reached 76.
yeah.
But you can't listen to any
Odd.
kind of 80s anything
Odd.
without hearing that song.
I would have thought it higher than that.
Right.
76, huh?
76.
Wow, stiff competition.
If you just go off like straight radio plays, any
Yeah.
radio station
What-
probably plays the shit out of that. It'll
Oh,
probably
Oh yeah.
reach higher than 76 on
Well,
the top 100 right now.
right.
And the movie The Breakfast Club brought us a few songs that are considered top,
It's a classic 80s
that
soundtrack.
are considered one-hit wonders.
Right, but I could be wrong. That might not be on that soundtrack.
No, yeah, maybe not.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
No, I don't think it is.
It's hard to tell with those kind of 80s songs.
It was probably in a Brat Pack movie,
Right.
for sure.
Right.
But I don't think it was Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it might not have been.
I'm leaning towards not Say Anything. 16 Candles.
Yeah,
Ooh, maybe.
I think it was.
Maybe.
I think it was
I'm leaning
16
towards
Candles.
16 Candles
Right.
on that one.
Okay, here's a little trivia for you. What's the only, not going to say only, the first a cappella song to reach number one on the Hot 100 from 1988?
Oh, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's got to be Bobby McFerrin.
I played that from my phone. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
So you know.
Nice try.
If you couldn't tell by the tone, it was perfect. Pitch
Bobby
perfect.
in the room?
Pitch perfect, if you ask me.
That's a different movie.
Right. Let's see here.
So was I right?
Yes, you were.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
sure.
I was going to say, you were right.
Okay, now
This
this
kind of left it hanging there. And
This one, I'll just do this one. This will be my last one. Then we'll go into. Do you want to do the top 10 before we do the honorable mentions? I think we probably should do top 10
well, I
first.
think-
Well, I thought we were going to
I
like...
thought you should go around the table, motherfucker.
yeah,
because
and then end with the top 10.
I spent some time on this.
Okay.
And then we'll do your top 10 and
All right.
whatever else you want. You
All right. Fine. Get out of my ass.
can get
It's
naked
fine.
and get all sexy if you want. I don't care.
So according to VH1, this is the best one-hit wonder of all time.
Oh,
And the original version
nice.
didn't do shit. Nobody ever heard of the original version
I think I know
until
this.
it was remixed by the Bayside Boys.
Yep, I know this.
And then it kind of changed the world. 1995.
Can I give it?
Yep.
It's Macarena.
It is Macarena.
Oh, by Los Del Rios.
And it's still going on because how many football players are doing that dance as a touchdown dance?
You go to any kind of wedding or any kind of anything, and
everybody
the Macarena.
Any of these line dances.
The greatest thing about that is Los Del Rios is like two later middle-aged guys.
Oh, yeah.
Just dancing around. I was like, you guys go.
But when they created it, though, when they created it, they were young, man. And this was like a 60s song, man. Yeah. And then it re-released when the Bayside Boys did this remix of it, and it became the line dancing phenom that we know it today.
Right. It's kind of like Elvis, a little less conversation, a little more action.
Right.
Once I got remixed, and it was the early 2000s.
Exactly.
And it blew up again.
Well, and it's all those stupid line dancing songs. The Cupid Shuffle by Cupid. That's another one-hit wonder, man. That's the only song that guy ever did.
But you can't go to a club or a wedding
without
or anything without having to
play it every night.
Shuffle.
Every night, it's a staple.
Yeah.
Hopefully that guy's still making money off of that shit, right?
Okay, what do you got?
I guarantee you he is.
Well, I have, in 1983, this one peaked at number 2. One Mr. Eddie Grant with Electric Avenue.
Oh, yes.
Electric Avenue.
He was huge into reggae. If you're in the reggae scene, you know Eddie Grant because he put out 1,000 albums, right? And they're all really good if you're into reggae. But the only one that he had hit the charts was Electric Avenue, and everybody knows that song.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2. Let's see. I will skip that one because I think that's on your list.
Well, it doesn't matter, man.
All right.
You. My list is kind of big. So
I'm going to go with my personal favorites here.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. No. Chumbawamba.
Tub Thumpin'.
Tub Thumpin'.
Hit number 6 in 1997.
I know if I get knocked down, I get back up again.
Yeah. You're going to never can keep me down.
That's called resiliency.
And little known fact, that was
Tub Thumping, Chris.
Tub Thumping.
Oh, I'm Tub Thumping.
Little known fact, that was their 8th album.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Number 8.
Where are they from?
Jesus.
England.
Are they from England?
Yeah, they're from the UK.
So they were big over there probably.
Right. Yeah. And 8 albums later, they get number 6.
Oh, yeah.
In 97.
Well, I guarantee you that they are to the UK what Sir Mix-a-Lot is to us.
Right.
You know, because like he's considered a one-hit wonder, but up here, man, they played all kinds of his songs.
Here in the Northwest, we know all of his songs, and we're like, he's not a one-hit wonder.
And they played him on the radio, but
he kind of is.
And it's a shame because Mix has some good songs.
Oh yeah, man,
great songs.
But Baby Got Back is not his.
No, it's not even his best song.
Really.
No. Square Dance Rap, right?
Square Dance Rap, Buttermilk Biscuits.
Buttermilk Biscuits.
Posse on Broadway, man.
Posse on Broadway is the shit, man.
Bremelos.
Yeah, the Bremelos.
Bremerton's finest.
You can go down to Bremerton now and know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. And for those of you that might be in Bremerton, you know.
And he did a little collaboration with Metal Church on that album, too.
He did, for Iron Man.
With Iron Man.
Yeah.
Which was fantastic.
That was a good song.
Yeah, that wasn't done a lot back then, but Sir Mix-a-Lot, yeah. He was kind of on my list there. The Darkness with I believe in a thing called Love.
Yep.
Just peaked at the rhythm of my heart.
2003. Wow. It's like he's here. Peaked at number.
That one was actually pretty on the money.
Peaked at number 9.
I feel like I've been drinking before this, or as we're doing this.
Probably because
what's going on here.
Probably because you have.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Here's it's my turn to go on a rant, huh?
Fine.
I guess so.
Everybody gets a chance. Here's one that you guys are going to have to look up, but you're going to love it. Ooh. Everybody knows this song.
Okay.
They have no idea the name of the song and probably who does it.
Oh.
All right. It's in 93. It is by a band named James, and it is a song called Laid.
Oh, wow.
You know what?
The Drifter knows it.
Of course the Drifter knows Laid.
I've never heard of that.
It hit number 61 on the Hot 100.
Okay.
But it hit number 3 on Billboard's Modern Rock chart.
Oh, wow.
And when you listen to the song, you think it's done by somebody else. You think it's an older throwback to the 70s kind of thing.
Is it kind of a classic rock or like a funk?
Very much a classic rock kind of theme to it. But
all right.
You know this song.
Huh.
You absolutely know this song. I'd play a little bit for you, but we get sued. So check out Laid by James, and you're going to be like, oh,
Smart
yeah.
man.
Oh, fuck yeah. I know that song. So 93. Also, the Greg Kihn Band with...
Oh,
you got it? 1981.
Shit. Is it the breakup
They
song?
are technically not a one-hit wonder. They are a 3-hit wonder.
Is it the breakup song?
The breakup
Okay.
song.
Yeah.
But everybody knows only that song.
Right.
They did do 3 more that were on the charts, and nobody knows it because they were probably 10 years apart.
Huh.
Holy smokes.
So they're not really a one-hit wonder.
Technically, no. But I threw them in there with an asterisk because everybody needs to know the breakup song. Everybody does know the breakup song.
Yeah, they do.
And the Great King Band, they floated out. They came back years later, hit with another one. I don't even know what it is. Did it again 10 years after that.
Wow. Good for them.
One of my all-time favorite bands, just because their name is fucking awesome. Can you guess? You know what it is? John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
Okay. Should have been like Brown Beaver Band. I think that would have been better.
It's the Beaver Brown Band.
Okay.
Dark Side, on the Dark Side, hit number 7. They did have 2 more. Tough All Over in 85, hit number 22. And CITY in 85, hit number 18.
Oh.
Little known
Crack
fact.
the top 20.
Little known fact, John Cafferty and Beaver Brown Band, they sang Hearts on Fire from the Rocky movie.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a good song, too. I like that song.
Okay.
On fire,
Okay.
desire. Anyway, you know it. Anyway, so that was John Cafferty and Beaver Brown Band. Nobody knew it, but everybody knows the Dark Side. So kind of one hit, kind of not, but you know their songs. They kind of faded and another asterisk.
I know Hearts on Fire more than I know those others.
Right. Me too.
You know the Dark Side.
And we got to hear Matt sing. I do know On the Dark Side.
Yeah.
He really does have the voice of an angel.
He does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He needs to use it.
Last one I'll
He should
leave
do
you
it
with.
more.
Yeah. The last one I'll leave you with is a 2-hit wonder. 2-hit wonder.
Okay.
Only anybody knows the one song, Blue Swede.
Oh, yeah.
Hooked on a Feeling.
Yep.
Right.
In 74, most people knew it. Everybody forgot about it for 25 years until Guardians of the Galaxy. It hit number 1 in 74. And then they followed it up in later in 74 with
Hooked on a Feeling did.
Hooked on a Feeling.
Okay, yeah.
Then they followed it up with Never My Love later in 74. It actually hit number 4.
Oh.
So look that one up.
Wow.
It's also a solid song, but it gets overshadowed because the Unda Chaka.
Right.
Whoa. Hooked on a Feeling. Was that right? Did I do it right?
Yes.
Close
Yes,
enough.
well done.
The intro is what everybody loves, though, because it's so misplaced.
Right.
You're like,
Right.
what the fuck's going on? Unda Chaka, Unda Chaka. And you're
Right.
Right.
Like, the fuck are these guys? What?
I don't know about
What kind of
you,
feeling?
but I think the best song on that whole soundtrack is Redbone.
Come and get your love.
Yeah.
Come
come
and
get-
get your love.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely like that one.
Yeah, and it kicked off the whole thing, right? Because it was in like the first scene, with
It did, and it played throughout.
Chris Pratt's Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord walking
Where he's
around and kicking those little critters around.
Yes.
just shooting them right and left.
Yeah, shooting them, yeah.
But then they kept coming back to that song throughout the
Right.
movies. So it was like, okay, it's almost like the theme song.
Right.
That
I mean, I
movie's-
totally forgot about that song until it played on there.
Most songs from that movie were all one-hit wonders, really.
Right.
I mean, technically. And it is a phenomenal soundtrack.
Like, that's going to take me into my list
Go for it.
because there's a ton. But I didn't give you, like, years, and I didn't give you where they landed just because there's... Dude, if you actually look up, like, who the one-hit wonders are, there is so many.
Yeah.
There's tons out there that you, like, maybe not even thought of. And some of them you actually, like, really, really expect and know. So I kind of gave you, like, my thoughts on, like, some of the biggest ones that people know, some current, some not. And then I kind of gave some honorable mentions of ones that were like, okay, wow, like that's pretty crazy. And some of them have already been
Can I
covered.
just say real quick that I feel like me and Matt are like the old geezers here. We still put shit on paper.
Paper's
And
where
Chris
it's
is
at.
over here using his phone like an adult.
Paper's where
Yeah,
it's at.
man, I have a note app.
He's using
and I
his
use
phone
it.
like a goddamn millennial.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Some people evolve, some people do not. That's okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, where was that? Well, it's 3 sheets back. No problem. Oh, wait a second. I have to reload. Go back to my browser.
I gotta refresh. Hold on.
Oh, wait a second. Somebody sent me a tweet.
I don't have to do that.
I'll get
It's
back to
all
you.
right here, and it's
Get
in
back to you
different,
in a
like,
minute.
look at that. Even the
What was that?
fonts
Squirrel!
different colors and stuff.
I'm trying to
Makes it
record
easy.
here. Stop texting me.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, we digress again. So I first off, just because it's the mid '90s, right, and everybody knows these songs, so I had to pick out a few from there.
The
because
90s was
you heard
chock
it
full of
everywhere,
one-hit
man. Like,
wonders.
okay, first you have Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. Like, everybody sings it. It comes on the radio. You just leave it on. Everybody wanted to go slow with the top down.
Is that 90s or is that like 89?
Whatever. So all of us in the Gen X generation know it.
I'm just saying, if you're going to make statements, let's make them accurate.
Oh,
you may be right. I may be wrong. I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
Whatever. So
okay,
it was what it was for the Gen Xers. So
he's got the modern Duma flicker in his hand. He could look it up.
I could if I wasn't on my notes. Go ahead. You have a smartphone too.
I do, but I'm looking up something else.
Okay, so something that you heard in every single club,
it's the Sasha Grey thing,
back in our late teens, early 20s.
Sasha Grey really a porn star?
She is.
God damn it!
Here.
So, Jump Around by House of Pain.
Nice.
Like nothing else, man. It was just Jump Around that hit the top Billboard charts, even though there was some good songs.
Even though Everlast had a big hit when he went solo.
Yes,
with,
he did.
What's that song called?
What It's Like.
What It's Like,
yeah.
So, but
they play the shit out of that, though.
Right.
They do. All the time.
And it made it on the Billboard, but I was just going off the group itself.
But you're right. House of Pain only had Jump Around.
But they had some other good stuff on that album, man. Like, it's crazy to think that they didn't go anywhere else.
Was that Shamrocks and Shenanigans?
Yeah.
The, like, remix one?
Yeah. Yes, it
boom,
was.
Shalak, log, boom. Yeah.
And then and then going back, I'm just going to kind of jump all over the place now. Take On Me by Aha.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows that song.
Their only hit in the U.S., by the way.
My boy's on the Swedish.
And Tainted Love by Soft Cell. I kind of put them in that same category, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you have both of those.
I'll center her house. That's Sasha Grey. Right
Not the one from 50 Shades of Grey.
No, but she probably could have played in it. All right.
Was the Grey the dude? Is that what it was?
Gray, yes.
Gray was
the guy. That's his last name.
I've never seen it, so.
And then a song that I know that Shane loves.
Oh.
Butterfly by Crazy Town.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
I forgot about that song.
I was banging that in my car on the way here, man.
I
love that song,
about that song.
You know, you could bang in the car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sasha Grey.
Wow.
All right. So,
there you go.
You know what's funny about that song?
Way to not conform to the hardwood floors, if you know what I'm saying.
Are we done with porn?
Go ahead.
All right. I was just kind of waiting.
He keeps bringing up the Sasha Grey. I'm just, trying to define.
I asked a legit question.
So Crazy Town, the lead singer, actually wrote that song because they were working on a song called Lollipop Porn. And and his girlfriend that he was living with at the time, like the guy's got a pretty big rap sheet and stuff, was like, is this the type of guy you are? Like, is this who you are outside of music? And so he was trying to think of a way to like make a better song, like more suited towards his woman. Right. And hence you get the one hit wonder, which I thought was awkward when you read this, when you read it.
Right. But that dude was fucked up because he was on, what's that show, like Celebrity Rehab or something like that?
Yeah, he had some problems.
That dude had some issues.
Yeah,
man.
He had some deep issues.
And that's probably why Crazy Town didn't do anything other than that song.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. But that album, I've listened to some other stuff off that album, and it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad album, but... and then you have Informer by Snow.
Oh God,
who was big into reggae himself. But you have to put it out there just because they played the heck out of that song in the mid '90s, and I know it was in the mid '90s because I remember the era.
Look, everybody knows how I feel about Dave Matthews. Am I right?
I am not a fan of Snow by any means.
I can't stand that song.
Yeah.
I want to stab myself in the eyeballs with a pencil when that
his
comes
voice
on.
is all whiny and high and like fake reggae. It's weird. Anyway,
it's the worst.
Okay, so this one I love this song, and I'm really surprised that it was a one-hit wonder, and this guy didn't do anything else. Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum.
Oh, yeah. Norman Greenbaum.
Dude, that song is phenomenal. It's got so much
you got a friend in Jesus.
Blues and...
That's in Iron Eagle, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and that's why I'm so surprised, man.
It's
like,
a good song.
How do you one-hit wonder off that? So
how do you only do that?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Why does the Drifter seem so surprised right now? Because we know this stuff? Is that what the problem is?
Right.
We can't be a pop culture podcast without knowing shit about pop culture. Am I right?
Yeah.
Another one I'm going to give you is actually from a movie, and this movie made this song huge, and everybody knows it. So, and they all know the scene. So hopefully you know the scene. So
Playing with the Boys from Top Gun?
Nope.
Ooh,
Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Oh, yeah, Simple Minds.
From the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Exit credits, am I right?
What's the scene? Yes.
Yeah,
when he's...
Fist in the air.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Judd Nelson throws a iconic fist.
Yeah.
Technically a two-hit wonder, because they had hit the charts with Alive and Kicking. Right.
Okay, nobody knows these songs, Matt.
If you listen to the goddamn song, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Damn it, Merlin. Nobody knows this shit.
Another one that is funny. It's one of the few rap songs that I know that Matt listens to. That's
Simple Minds.
A one-hit wonder. Is Just a Friend by Biz
Markie.
Biz Markie, greatest rap song of all time.
I love that song. My wife hates that song.
Mine does too.
Hates it.
My wife loves it.
I sing it to her.
Yeah. Well, I've heard you sing, so I mean, it's a fair argument.
You got what I need. But every guy can relate to that song too.
There's the bop rendition of Just a Friend.
Sympathizing with Biz. Sorry. You're like, I'm with you, Biz.
Bomp being Beers on Me podcast, by the way.
I just know she had a very big bra.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Her name is blah, blah, blah.
I was throwing bass. She was throwing back mid-range.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kissing that dude. Damn it. All right. Anyway.
Saw a young fella.
Flush on the mouth.
Another one from a movie, but not from the 80s. Was a song that I actually loved, and that's What Is Love by Hadaway.
Shit.
Night at the Roxbury.
That was a big dance hit right there.
Nothing like a little bling bling. Right. Get your head going.
He was first known as a backup dancer, choreographer guy.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how he got big, right?
Right.
Because in the industry, everybody knew him as a dancer.
Right.
And then they were like, oh, let's sing this.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of proves as long as you have a good beat, good music, it doesn't really matter if you can sing or whatever.
No, because the next song, man, is probably fits that mix.
What, 5 words?
Right.
So,
what is love?
So the next one I'll give you is, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s. And I think that his career was more defined by his legal troubles, and that's the reason why he didn't go further. But Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison.
Oh, I thought you were going...
another song I can't stand.
I thought you were going Gary Glitter on that one.
No, everybody knew it. Everybody knew it, but like
that's
he had
another
some
song
bad
that
problems.
They played
over and over again.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't know it. What is it?
If you Return of the Mac.
So...
Return of the... If you heard it, you would know it.
You would know it if you heard it, but it's not important. Anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Now, some of the stuff that I was really shocked about, and these are all like going into my honorable mentions, was there's a lot of older songs that we even know today, because I'm like, man, I know all these songs, and all of them are considered one-hit wonders, and I'm like, how the heck is this even possible? So, like Wipeout by the Safaris.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Like,
I prefer the Fat Boys version.
Heck? Okay, right. I get where you're coming from, but
the drum playing in that was phenomenal.
I couldn't believe it. Yep. And then like Rockin' Robin by Bobby Day. Like all these songs, like
that song was way more popular when the Jackson 5 did it.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and I think that's what kind of overtook that song, but I'm surprised that he didn't give out anything else for other people to cover later on down the road.
Right.
What about Surfing Bird? Bird. The bird is the word.
Oh.
That was by the Safaris.
I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't think that song was a hit.
Yeah, I
think that song got popular from
definitely not
the episode of Family Guy where Peter kept doing that song and the little dance with it.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I was gonna say I don't think that that song hit the charts like Wipeout did. Wipeout was definitely big.
Yeah.
But then you have like Always Something There to Remind Me by Naked Eyes.
Ooh, Naked Eyes.
And then you I have to put this in there. So
if it's the one I'm thinking of, you son of a bitch, it's gonna get stuck in our head. It better not be it.
It's Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Okay.
Like, dude, that was a one-hit wonder. If there was ever defined a one-hit wonder ever in music.
He had that second single, The Wild Side.
It didn't do
trash.
very well, man.
Right.
Like, they played it on the radio, but it didn't go anywhere on the charts.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
People were done with Marky Mark as a artist in music. They wanted to see him act, obviously. And he's done
a better
very well
actor.
there. Yes, he's definitely a good actor.
But that song is good.
Yeah.
And then one that we're forgetting about, I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
Right Said
Right.
Nobody brought that up.
It's kind of my walk around theme song, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You put it on repeat and just walk down the road.
I got a credo about this shirt.
Yeah. Actually, that's not true. What would your theme song be if you were walking around? If you had a theme song playing while you were walking. I got mine. I've said this one for years.
Go for it.
Sanford and Son.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that for you.
How fun would that be? Just walk around with that shit and get a little strut going on.
Swagger
Yeah,
down the road.
I think for me, just because I'm in a different vein, I think it'd be Eye of the Tiger.
Oh. Survivor?
Yeah.
Mine would be the theme from The Equalizer.
Fucking Matt. God damn it. It's always got to be some shit nobody knows.
I know.
That's badass.
I'm sure.
You just walk down the road
sure
and nobody
it is.
fucks with that. They hear that coming down the road. They're like, oh, some shit's coming down the road. Get the fuck out of the way.
Right.
I don't think it's like
not as
necessarily
cool as-
let the bodies hit the floor bad.
Whoa,
Like,
shit. That's brutal. You just going around
right? Exactly.
dropping people?
All right. Well, let me follow that up. Then it would be Steal My Sunshine by Len.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
That's different.
If I had a backup, it'd be Greatest American Hero, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Yeah.
Look at what happened to me.
Gorgeous
I can't
voice.
believe it myself. Why don't we do this more?
I don't know.
Of the world.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, that was
I
kind
don't
of
know how we can get thousands of more listeners if we just sang every
if we just
episode.
keep singing, then we're that's money right there.
Right?
We'll probably lose listeners.
Let's give a shout out to a one-shot wonder, that lead singer that just died, Tony Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to the outfield.
Outfield.
That's right.
Everybody knows that. What was that? Need Your Life. Need Your Love, I think, is the
Need
actual
Your Love,
name.
yes.
Everybody knows that it calls it something different.
Yep.
But Your Love is the actual name of the song.
Right.
Is a great song. Great one-hit wonder. Died at 62.
Yeah, so
He
early.
was not very old at all
No.
for that
No.
being early 80s. Yeah, I mean, geez, what a huge loss. And
Oh, this year's been
that was
bad,
a band
man.
that should have been, yeah, fuck you 2020. But this band, the outfield should have done a lot more,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
you know, because that sound when they hit was pretty game changing. Everybody loved that song.
Oh, yeah. For that time, yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Ooh, what about the Hooters? They were 2-hit wonder, right?
I love their
Two
wings,
hit-
but they don't have any places in
2-hit wonder.
no more restaurants in Washington.
I was going to
That's
say,
unfortunate.
every time I sat down at one,
And
they
the
didn't
dance?
sing to me. What are you
Yeah,
talking
no
about?
shit.
And the dance? Come on.
No.
You know the Hooters. You know the Hooters.
I know lots of Hooters.
The band The Hooters.
Okay.
Technically, a Hooter is a wind-blown keyboard type instrument.
Only the man with the most like
And that's where they
trivia,
got the
useless knowledge would know
Smartest
that.
man alive. I've said this
Exactly.
for years.
No, the
Smartest man
opening
alive.
tune came from a Hooter.
And you wonder why Merlin fits.
Anyway, I'm just saying.
He's a wizard.
Also, they had to shut down production of that video because a biker gang infiltrated the scene and caused a ruckus.
Oh.
So they had to call the cops, kick the bikers out because
Jesus.
That'll
they
change that.
heard that there was a party going on and they like just drove in and
So
whatever.
wthis top 10?
So
I'm
anyway,
interested to
Hold
hear.
on.
Yeah, back
I have
to
some
your
honorable
shitty
mentions
list.
myself.
Oh,
before
sorry.
I get
Go
to
ahead.
the top 10.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So, one I got is actually not done by a real band.
Oh.
It's not the Partridge Family. It's not the Monkees. The Archies.
Oh, yes.
1969. Sugar, Sugar.
Yeah.
Ah, sugar.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Everybody
dun,
knows
dun,
that one.
dun.
Yeah. Not a real band. Much like Lustra.
Lustra.
Okay, how can you not be a real band but still make music and be put on top chart? Like,
Well,
that doesn't make no sense to me. You had a
Lustra
band
wasn't
for
a
a
real
moment.
band. Lustra was a fictitious band for the movie Eurotrip.
But
because
you
they needed
created
to
a
hook
band.
No.
They eventually created a band because of the song.
Well, right, but
They weren't a band before.
to
They
make
were
a
just a bunch of
song,
sessions.
you make a
players.
band.
Yeah.
it goes out. It doesn't matter if it's for a movie or a TV show or if it's like a band that tours.
I get
It's
what you're
still a
saying.
band.
I get what you're saying, but I think they weren't a band before. It wasn't a band
Okay.
trying to sell their
All right,
single
I
and
got you,
everything.
yeah. So they
They
weren't
were a
like,
fictional
created.
band for the Archie's comics.
Right.
They had a
right.
song.
No, I got you. I see
they had
some
a song
argument in
for a
that.
thing. They got session musicians, and they're like, play this song.
Yeah. All they did
Session
was make a
musicians are-
soundtrack.
Yeah,
Right.
I
That's
know.
all they did was make a soundtrack.
I know. I'm just putting out the argument there.
I get it. It's a valid argument because they eventually were a band. They just didn't go anywhere.
Right.
Right.
So the next one I got is actually featured in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Nice.
And Kurt Russell mentioned something about this being like the greatest song in history or some shit like that.
Well,
Brandy in the universe.
Right.
Yeah.
Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass.
That's
1972.
Right there.
Right. Yeah.
That song sucks.
Let's see. Did you mention Naked Eyes, Chris?
Yes, I did.
Okay. We got what about the old 99 Left Balloons?
Oh, man.
Nina.
Love that, man.
1983.
Only the German version, though.
Right. That's actually the first non-English, non-Spanish foreign song to make it on
the U.S.
charts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course, they changed it to 99 Red Balloons, but
Right. Well, she recorded it once as German,
right.
and that one hit the charts at whatever number topped out. It hit the top 10, right?
I believe so.
Yes, it did.
In German. But when she re-released it in English, it only hit like number 67 or 70 or something like that.
Right.
Nobody liked the English version.
Yeah, because everybody's already heard it anyway. So I mean,
yeah, but you kind of want to know what she says.
True.
I mean, besides Captain Kirk.
True. Besides Captain Kirk. Okay, you said Simple Minds. What about I'm Gonna Be? 500 Miles.
Oh, the Proclaimers?
Proclaimers, 1988.
Yes.
And I would walk 5,000 miles. Yeah. That was great.
I would walk 500 more.
Yeah, right.
Was that Dumb and Dumber? Was that in Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And but the song, no, the movie that made it big though. What's the movie that made that song?
Maybe that
big?
wasn't in Dumb
No, it
and
was
Dumber.
Benny and June.
Benny and June. Thank you.
That's it, not Dumb and Dumber. Speaking of Dumb and Dumber,
Yeah.
dumbasses.
I was gonna say something I actually knew.
See, we already talked about Baby Got
Or
Back.
like two dicks in the same underwear.
All right, how
What?
about
Wrong
this
analogy.
one?
Sorry.
That's awkward.
Goddamn Sasha Grey.
Awkward.
1995, perhaps the most popular TV show theme song of all time.
Bill Cosby Show.
No.
Oh.
Friends. I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts.
Rembrandts.
Huge.
Only thing they did.
Only thing they did. I read that they did not like that song because they were kind of pigeonholed into it.
Oh, darn. I hate
You know
all
what?
this
Maybe
money.
you should have made some good songs. then.
Maybe you should try fucking harder.
Right.
How many groups are pigeonholed into doing music that's not what they originally wanted to do? Every
right.
dang buddy, man.
Just try.
Right.
I mean, you got the instrument right there, and you got millions of dollars, so you don't have to do literally anything else.
Right.
That's why you do what they want first, and then you do what
Right.
you want, and
So
then you become a
practice.
one-hit
Come up with
wonder. It's okay.
Riff off of that tone and come up with something better. Lots of people did it.
Right. Okay, how about the Wallflowers?
One headlight.
yes.
One headlight. Who was that? Jacob Dylan, right? Bob Dylan's kid?
Bob Dylan's kid.
How can you Bob Dylan's kid and you can only get one hit?
Because he can't sing very well.
Because he's not good. He's
Yeah.
just doing it because he's Bob Dylan's kid.
Bob Dylan,
Right,
by
exactly.
the way, is
Right.
who the James Band gets confused with their song "Laid" that I mentioned earlier.
Well,
Bob Dylan?
and everybody's gonna kind of
thinks
put you
it's a
up
Bob
against
Dylan
your
song.
dad. You know what I mean?
Sounds
Right.
Like
just
if you
like a
ain't
Bob Dylan
Dylan,
You got
then
big shoes to
you're
fill.
not a Dylan. You know?
You got big shoes to fill.
I'm not a Bob Dylan fan. I like the
I'm not
songs he
either.
writes,
Right.
sung by other people.
Right.
That would be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Him
People
singing
who redo his songs,
Yes.
usually much better.
Great written songs. Let somebody else sing them because
Right.
you just talk them out, buddy.
Okay, here's one that everybody is going to get stuck in their head, and I'm excited for this. 1997.
Well, it's not Frozen, thank God. Oh yeah, the Hanson brothers. Jesus,
Hanson. They had more than that, didn't they?
Nope.
no.
They were a one-hit wonder for
Yes.
sure.
And then
Maybe
they
I'm
went off the
thinking
scene, and then they came back to
Yeah.
like acting.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Hansons do acting.
Whatever it is,
now.
they're not good at it.
No.
How about the Bittersweet Symphony?
Yes.
By the Verve.
Oh, by the Verve.
1997.
Yeah. The Verve got ripped off on that whole deal. I could digress. But,
You know, the 80s.
that's a long story.
No,
but
I
they
know.
got fucked by that.
It was some kind of copyright lawsuit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Rolling
Yeah.
Stones initially wrote the song
Right.
that they sampled for that, and technically the Rolling Stones had no problem with it. They said, if you can make a better song from what we created, then go for it. It was this money-grubbing motherfucking producer that got in the middle of it who had a piece of the song,
Oh yeah.
and then he claimed rights to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then he commercialized it, which the Verve never wanted. They didn't want it to be commercialized. They wanted their music to stand on their own. But he took their song, commercialized it, took all the money. They didn't get a dime from any of it. And they were so pissed off, they said, fuck it, quit music.
I feel like if you can take someone else's song and make it better.
Yeah.
Give them their credit. But other than that, tough shit.
That's
make
exactly,
a better song.
That's exactly what the Stones said.
Yeah.
They're like, if you can do it better, if we wrote a song and you can do it better, go for it.
If there's anything that we know about gaining our intro, Pommy, right, by Reg Tinsley. Thank you to Wolf Music. Or Tilsley, sorry. Yeah. I have it right all the way until we do this, and then I put an N in there.
Good luck to anyone trying to find some Reg Tilsley, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, but Pommy is our theme song.
But we know where to find it all now.
Pommy is our theme song.
Right. Pommy is the theme song. It's the intro song, right? Yeah. So if there's anything that we know from that experience, there's so many people that have a hand in music.
Right.
There's so many people that have a piece of ownership, right? That it's not just about the artist, man. So you have to ensure that everybody's on board. Yeah. It's a twisted, dark world, man.
Get their due for what they did for creating it.
Exactly.
Right. But if someone else made it better, you know what? Take what you get, and then
it's all these maggots in the fucking music industry that don't do shit, but they get a piece of it, and they're the tail that wags the dog on the thing.
Well, I do post-produce this podcast, so let's not.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about. I know. I'm talking. You're taking this personally.
No, I'm just joking.
But they're ruining music.
Someone's got to keep this light.
Because because it's a serious thing, right? Because the artists that write this stuff, they're like, cool, you do it. Give me a little credit. That's fine, which the other artists do. And like, if you can do it better, cool. Then people discover my music, and it's all good.
Well, and there's a lot of producers out there and stuff that take money from the artist.
Exactly.
Right.
And they're like, no.
Yeah.
Now I have control over it.
That's why it's so hard.
Ruin the Verb. A great band. Had tons of potential.
They did.
And they got sick of it. This is why Steve Miller doesn't make music anymore, too.
Fucking Steve Miller.
Oh,
Stevie Guitar Miller. Right. He can go on a rant. Look that shit up. Yeah.
Okay, I just got a few more here before we get to this top 10. How about Closing Time?
Yes.
Like Semisonics.
Closing Time.
Yeah. No.
How many times has that shit been featured
song,
and stuff? Yeah.
Man.
Every night around 12:30.
Right.
At the bar.
Okay, you already said Steal My Sunshine by Lynn.
Horrible.
How about Mambo number 5?
Oh, yeah.
Lou Bega.
Lou Bega. I love that video.
That's a fun song.
That's one of those videos you can turn the sound off and still enjoy it.
Right. Fun song. Okay, how about Afro Man?
Yep.
Because I got high.
Thanks
to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Although it depends on like the genre, because he did some stuff that was taken into the electronic world after that, and it was all like house and trance, and it actually went pretty far in the house and trance world. It just didn't make it to the top. How many electronic songs make to the top 100 anymore? Dude, none.
Afro Man's album that song is on, his first album, that shit is solid.
Oh yeah,
it was very underrated.
It was
good shit. I agree. That one. Let's see, what about, you already said I believe in a thing called love. How about Stacey's Mom?
Yep,
who doesn't love Stacey's Mom? Fountains of Wayne.
Fountains of Wayne.
Yeah, surprised, man.
Here she's got it going on.
She's got it going on. Well,
after all the success of that song, man, I'm surprised.
Rachel Hunter, if nothing else, look up that video. God.
Yeah. For being as old as she is, still amazing. Okay, you said Cupid Shuffle. How about Somebody That I Used to Know?
Yep.
Gaudier?
You
can suck my ass.
2011. That's a one-hit wonder for you right
song,
there.
Oh, that's a definitive one-hit wonder.
That song sucked balls. That was horrible.
All right,
goddamn Gaudier.
Let's get to the top 10, and this is according to Rolling Stone.
Yep.
Okay, and this list is old, so there's no current shit on there. And if you ask me, most current stuff is one-hit wonders because it's garbage.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that. It's
okay.
Now there's a good band. Garbage.
There's no hit or wonder. They're just
facetiously named.
Right. Okay. So
anyway,
I would ask you guys if you could guess what these are, but I have a feeling you're not gonna. Even though most of them have been mentioned already, but I don't know if you're gonna get them. So number 10 has not been mentioned. 1980, The Vapors, Turning Japanese.
Oh. God.
Oh. Jeez.
And this is a weird list. I'll tell you, it's a weird list.
Good God, that's a.
You know what that song is about?
Masturbation, I believe.
It's about nipple twisting.
Oh, nipple. Well,
yes,
close
it's
enough.
a little. Anyway,
Tune in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a riff on.
It is
tuning in. Anyway.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
And then climaxing and things. Anyway, it's a little racist
I get
nowadays.
I get it. Okay, now this one is number 9. It's from 1966. Nobody would ever guess this. It's by the Mysterians. No, sorry. It's by, I don't even know how you say this, but it's question mark and the Mysterians. Okay, it's how the artist.
Sounds like a great video game character
so
name.
they don't know who the artist was, but he was with the Mysterians.
No, that's actually how
some weird drifter in the goddamn Mysterians.
No, that's how it's listed. Is question mark and the Mysterians.
That's
Jared,
quite a
did
name.
you ever sing with the Mysterians? That you remember?
And the song is called 96 Tears.
Nope.
Now, if you heard it, you'd probably know it.
Yeah, I think
Would
I
I?
know the song. Yeah, I just didn't know the artist.
But unfortunately,
I
we can't play it so people can hear it. But
If I happen to play it on my phone and they catch it in the background, does that count?
Yep.
Fuck!
Yeah. So we'll have to play it afterwards. So anyone wants to look it up, 96 Tears is the name of the song. Number 8 from 1997. Matt already mentioned this one. By your friends in Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Tub Thumping, number 8.
Yes,
Thumping.
Tub Thumping. I knew that would be up there.
Yeah. Is it a top 10 of all time?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Everybody
put it
knows that
there.
song.
Everybody does know
Yeah,
it. but I don't
everybody
know.
knows
knows
that song. And it's played all the time.
For the listener at home,
I'm
Matt's
playing
listening to the song.
96
Say-
Tears with my...
Keep talking so that way
What?
he doesn't put it up to the
Doesn't
mic.
pick it up.
if we play it for less than 10 seconds, it's fine. Yes.
No,
96
it's
Tears,
not.
you know that song.
Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, you know that song.
Okay, so number 7 is from 1992, and I'm almost 100% positive that this song is only as popular as it is because of the video,
Okay.
with a girl dancing in it wearing a bee costume.
Oh, God.
No Rain by Blind Melon.
Yes.
They're only a one-hit wonder because the lead singer overdosed on heroin.
You know the 4 non-blondes were a one-hit wonder as well.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, none of them blonde.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
None of them blonde.
No,
and
we're-
all really young.
Nor is the question "What's up" ever said in the song.
No.
No. Not at all.
Not ever.
It's because they didn't want it to get confused with Marvin Gaye's "What's Going
Exactly.
On," so that's why they changed it.
Which
to
makes sense to me, man.
What's up?
Yeah.
Right.
It's smart of them. I like that.
Okay, number 6, 1979. Already mentioned "My Sharona" by The Knack.
Yep.
Sure. Wait for the guitar solo
Great song
on that one.
Right. See, number 5 also been mentioned. 1981. "Tainted Love"
Yeah.
by Soft Cell.
Soft Cell.
Soft Cell. Love that song.
Good
by the
song.
way.
If you ask me, I think Marilyn Manson's cover from
It was solid.
the Not Another Teen Movie soundtrack is pretty solid.
I don't know if it beats the original for me, but
All right, that's fine.
it was solid.
Not everybody's got great taste. That's cool.
What are you going to say next? Blue by Eiffel.
Eiffel 65.
4. 5?
Eiffel 65.
65. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Eiffel some number. Whatever.
That was catchy as fuck.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. That was kind of during the era of
It was
like,
also dumb.
It was dumb. There was no brain matter in that one at all.
Yeah, it was kind of the
Might as well have been Barbie's
Right.
World. Aqua.
Aqua.
Jesus.
Barbie girl.
Geez, Barbie girl.
Barbie girl.
There you go.
But that was all during the same time period.
Right.
And the whole rave kind of dance, Moby and Fatboy Slim.
Didn't
and shit
Aqua
like
have
that.
Best Friend? So they're a 2-hit wonder?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Aqua had
Maybe.
Best Friend
I don't
as
know.
well as Barbie Girl.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one kind of surprised me. Number 4 from 1983.
Hello,
In a
Barbie.
Big Country.
By Big Country?
By Big Country.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4?
Jeez.
Number 4?
That's gracious.
It was kind of big back in the day, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of huge in the 80s. That and Flock of
Right.
Seagulls.
Because you ran so far away?
Yeah. Well, Iran is far away from
Right.
me, from here. Yeah. So they were correct.
Okay, number 3. Mentioned by Chris earlier, so it was a good call. 1969, Norman Greenbaum.
Nice. I was
Spirit
going to
in the
say,
Sky.
he's got to be on there, man.
69.
Yeah. Nice. Little shout out to Steve Biggs there.
yeah.
KSW.
Good job, Greenbaum.
BJ. Number 2, also, I mean, obviously these have been mentioned. 1982, Come On Eileen.
Yep.
Dexy's Midnight Runners. I mean, should it be in the top 10? Probably. Number 2?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd put it there.
I don't know.
One-hit wonders, though, pretty solid as far as one-hit wonders go. When you think
Right.
one-hit wonders, everybody goes to certain songs. You
But
know what?
you look at this list, and they're all 80 and below.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
But-
Totally.
But everybody
Totally.
knows them.
We don't
and
have
that's
enough
all they
time
know.
yet
Yeah.
to let time expand because,
Yeah.
like, we're in the 2010s,
I mean,
and tell me
there's
what
a-
kid doesn't know Ice Ice Baby.
There's a couple there's 2 90s in there.
Steve Ferris did a better Come On Eileen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you make a ska cover of a song is probably going to be pretty good.
Probably, yeah.
Probably going to be pretty good. So, number 1, 1985. I totally agree with this, and I'm sure you guys probably know what it is. What's the number one-hit wonder of all time?
In 85?
1985.
Simple Minds?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
One-hit wonder in 85. That was a crowded year for music.
It was. But I think you guys will agree that this is probably the biggest one-hit wonder of all time.
Take On Me by a-ha.
The Drifters got it.
Yeah.
Take On
That's
Me
where I
by
was
a-ha.
starting to go to. Yeah.
Covered by everybody.
And I would say yes.
Maybe
yeah.
one of the most covered songs I've ever heard.
And it's
Could be.
still being covered and still living, man. Like, that song does not die.
No.
And I'll tell you what, man,
Yeah.
I love that song. Like, I can still play it in my car with my system, and it sounds phenomenal.
Fish.
So-
Fish did a real big Fish.
Real Big Fish, yes. Great cover of that
Great
song.
cover of that song.
So,
Yep.
yeah, I got to give it up for that song, man.
Yeah.
It's lived its legacy. It didn't need any other songs in all
They're
reality. a-ha could have
Making millions off of that shit.
just made one single and not even an album and done it.
Right. Yeah.
Also won the
I can agree with that
MTV
one.
Music or Video Award.
Yeah, it's
year.
pretty revolutionary.
Yeah,
the
they
whole
like
little
ran
black and
Phenomenal
white
video.
is
They
like
ran
a-
the gamut that year. Like, everything was that. Anyway.
I think that's probably what probably made it so popular was that video.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that kept it going for
Yeah.
sure.
With the
Because you
pencil
never saw
drawings.
anything like it.
Yeah. Right. And so it like was a clean sweep in the video awards of
Right.
MTV that year. Is all a-ha. And there's like, it's another one of those bands.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, really? Nothing else? That's all you got? That's no. Okay.
Right.
But that was phenom for its year,
They
though.
all became
But they were-
bobsledders or some shit.
But they were huge in
Sweden.
where are they from? Norway?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Yeah. Yeah, they were gigantic over on the other side of the pond, man.
Yeah. Which that's how a lot of one-hit wonders are in the U.S. is
But-
they're big in the U.K.
But you got to
Right.
know, like, there's different billboards. So, like, their billboard, if
Right.
you look at their billboard top 100, it is way different than ours.
Right. Maybe the biggest one-hit wonder, two-hit wonder of all time, Rick Astley.
Never gonna give you up.
Yep.
Huge in Europe.
Yeah.
He has, I don't know, a dozen albums.
Yeah. If you just look at the one-hit
We
wonders
know him
list
from
the UK to the US,
Rick
completely
Rolling.
different.
and Together Forever.
Together Forever. Yep.
Those two songs. That's all we know. That's all we've heard.
Yeah. And they're basically the same song.
Pretty much. What about
They
Madness?
sound the same, yeah.
What about Madness? Our House?
Yeah.
That's the only one we know.
Right.
They have easily a dozen albums that are all in the top 10 in Europe.
Wow.
Great band. Nobody's heard anything but Our House, which is maybe not. I won't say it's their worst song, but but definitely not their best.
Right. Right.
If you're into ska and that kind of thing, but great ska band.
Which just gives you a reason to diversify your music listening
Yeah.
experience and
Yeah.
like go find like what's big. Like if you go to Spotify and look at the global, like go check out the global Friday like top 50 and just listen to what's going on
Or
in,
take your one-hit
in
wonders
other countries. You know
look
what I
into
mean?
their discography.
Oh yeah, or just look at their one-hit wonders and just look them up and create your own like foreign one-hit wonder list.
Right.
Because it's completely different and it's got some pretty cool stuff in it.
Right, because there's hidden gems out there, and for one reason or another, it's probably money and publicity, or it's politics, or whatever of the industry.
I'm just breaking out.
They
It's
just
a
don't.
break out.
They just don't get the play, right? And
Or it's what we
they get
listen to over
but
here.
then you mine into these things, and you find all these great songs, and you find great bands off of that
Yeah.
that are doing the similar thing, that don't even get airplay. I mean, how many Flogging Molly songs make the radio? How many Dropkick Murphy
Oh, none,
songs
man.
make the
None.
radio,
But
right?
they still have a huge cult following in the
Exactly.
U.S.
And they have album after album of solid hits,
Oh, yeah.
solid songs that you can listen to all day long.
Right.
No problem.
Well, and with all the differences in like you got all these different genres and stuff nowadays
Right.
too. Like you have Ailstorm and pirate metal. Like who would have known that they would have made metal music
Right.
just in pirate? Like what the heck? And then power
Right.
metal. Like power metal is epic if you love the old school '80s like metal. Dude, it's where it's at, and all those bands are from the other side of the pond. You don't hear none of that on the radio for sure,
dude,
man.
Scandinavian power metal
Yeah.
is like it's. You would think that's the only
It's-
music they have.
It's
over
like
there.
modern
I think it is.
'80s big hair band metal, man. It's
think it
freaking
is.
phenom, man.
But they have 10 people over there?
Well, they're all in bands,
Right.
Right.
They're probably all in the same band.
probably. Yeah, yeah. There's some. That's a different episode, I think.
They got a lot of time on their hands because winter is long.
We're going on a little long on this one, but
winter is like 10 minutes long over there.
So right.
Shoot, we might not be able to put this out till November. I'm going to have to pay for an upgrade, bro.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
What are we at? What's our time?
We're at 1 hour, 55 minutes right now.
Holy balls. Jesus.
We love you all at home and hope you enjoyed this long-ass episode of Bomp. You go Bompers and drink a beer.
Wow.
We're really at 2 hours?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
All right, this may be a two-parter, fuckers.
All right, let's almost wrap this up. Let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I want to see what people would think about if we were to do a table read of a movie.
Yeah, we all
get it. If you don't know what a table read is before like a TV show or a movie, before they start filming, the whole cast and crew and shit sits around a big table and they basically just read the script. We got an idea for one.
You play parts?
Yeah. You play parts, yeah. We'll have a couple extra people in here to help us out.
Yeah, we're talking about bringing in maybe the Momsiety Mamas to play some girl part roles.
Right.
Yeah, do some collaboration.
Right. So we're thinking of doing Big Trouble in Little China for the first one, see how it goes. Let us know what you think. See if it's something you'd be interested in. It'd be a special episode. It wouldn't be one of our regulars. It would just be the table read.
Yeah, it'd be one.
Yeah, and if it's fun and people like it and it's good, we'll do some more. But we just kind of want to.
Yeah, we'll put our own spins on it. We'll give it our own voices and stuff. We'll get into character.
Right.
Give it some fun.
Right.
But we get to play different characters.
We get to play different characters.
Multiple characters.
Right.
Yeah, multiples.
I think it'd be fun. So let us know what you think and see if it's maybe something we could do.
Yeah.
So make sure you.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Make sure you follow us on our socials because we can do some cool stuff, but you have to have a certain amount of followers to be able to do this kind of stuff. So
and some feedback. We got to know, man. If you want us to do it, we'll do it. Because if you don't give us feedback, we're going to do it anyway and see how it rolls.
Yeah, tell your friends. Recommend us if you like it. We're having fun doing it, so we want to keep doing it. So
yeah, let us know. Let us know. Yeah. So this one ran a bit really long, but we did get some requests to go longer.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
So maybe we try it out, see how this long format goes. Let us know about that. We try and keep it to an hour, unless we get rolling.
Well, the good news is the month's almost over, so we don't have to pay extra for the time.
Maybe not. And stuff. So, let us know your thoughts on that because feedback is really what's going to drive this thing. Otherwise, we're going to make it up and you get what you get.
Yeah. And we got some cool ideas of some cool shit to do. So,
Heck yeah. So stay along for the ride. Let us know what you like, what you don't.
We're having fun. So what next time beers are on me?
Beers on Merlin.
Are they on Merlin?
Yeah. Okay. Beers are on me. So hold on to your dick.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one.
Good night.